Good morning, Club. Good morning, YouTube. I was woke up this morning, went in my inbox, and baby, to my behold, I wake up to Miss April and another girl in Clubhouse this morning. I just got the message at 9:11, and honey, this don't make no sense. My thing is, if I am a mother who lost my child, I'm telling y'all, I couldn't even focus on being on a platform, nobody's platform. Okay. And like I said, I don't have anything against April. Tube Talk with D want to say that I don't like her or whatever. That ain't the point. That is not the case. I don't like what happened to this little girl. And I feel like a lot of whatever happened to this little girl was on the mother's watch. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what happened to this little girl. God knows what happened to her. We all know that it was some foul play. But I just want y'all to hear what I woke up to this morning, y'all. And I'm thinking, wow, a mother that lost a child the way that April lost her baby. I couldn't be on no platform right now. Matter of fact, I still be losing my mind. But April has time to go in here and argue with people and mad because somebody's mad. The sad part is, April, is that you get on here, you want to say my dead baby. This is how you address your baby. And that's sad because she's still a baby. She's still your baby. And it should never, good morning, wishful thinking, it should never be my deceased baby or she's still your child. And I would never put deceased in front of my child. You should still be saying my baby. But you disclude her. The dead baby, my dead baby. You up praising her when she was here. You didn't do nothing for my baby. Okay, but now everything is not the baby's name or our baby. It's that deceased baby. You got more. You care more about the deceased baby than you care about your child is alive. What mother says that? What mother says that? What mother says that? Because I have never, ever, even if my child was gone, I would not address my baby or my child as being that dead child or that dead baby or my dead baby. No, that baby is still a child. She living. So I can't even say she's dead. But I got something that I want y'all to hear because I'm like, wow. How do you do this on a regular? How are you not focusing on your son? You're in here arguing with somebody early this morning, but I want y'all to hear it, and I want y'all's opinion after this because somebody knows something that you don't know, and then you out here telling people that the FBI is still investigating, or people still talk about you did this to your child. But here we go, y'all. We going in.
I ain't spoke, and I haven't spoken to you. I just don't like your energy. I don't me.
This woman telling April she do not like her. She made a group in Clubhouse and said the award goes to the worst mother of the year, April Thomas. That's the name of the group in Clubhouse.
Your mom don't even got a reason why you don't like me because you an ignorant ass hoe, bitch. You don't even have a reason. I haven't disrespected you ugly. I ain't never disrespected you, bitch. So what's your problem? What's your fucking mouth? I know. What's your mouth? I said that to you. What's your mouth? It don't even make sense with it. I ain't got to watch my motherfucking mouth, bitch. You ain't me crying. Talk to you.
Now, understand, y'all. This is why I don't go in this motherfucking room. The energy is off. This is April giving this much energy to someone that done got on her skin about her child. My thing is, and I said it and I said it again, Sean comes in this room, as Sean does always, come in here taking up for her cousin. And I think, damn, you'll get deleted for your cousin. Sean does not want anyone to mention his baby's name. And that's sad. That's not your child, Sean, first and foremost. You always got your mouth on a situation when someone is going off on April Thomas. It is none of your concern about who she's going back and forth with. And I'm doing a daggone live. This girl is willing to defend her cousin at every cost, and this is why I think they're both going to wind up going to jail for whatever happened to this little girl. Sean is the ride or die. And it's sad that you got a little cousin. She's tinier than April Thomas. April Thomas is this big old woman, but you need your little tiny ass cousin to fight your battles.
I ain't got to watch my motherfucking mouth because I know I ain't saying shit. But bitch, you don't watch it. I ain't got to watch my motherfucking mouth. You don't watch that shit. You came on this bitch to get shit started, hoe. You came on this bitch to get this shit started, hoe. You came on here to get shit started. So I don't want to get on here blocking folks. And folks ain't never said shit. Bitch, you came on here for the shit, girl. I don't even get shit on here. That's why they got like, bitch, I don't even say that on here. So you don't even say shit on here. So you mad and ugly. Bitch, you look like a dyke, hoe. You look like a star of them trans, bitch. How the fuck you walk out about the ugly hoe? You say I look like a dyke. You don't even look like no female, bitch. You can't tell nobody ugly, bitch. I don't look like a female. You look like a star, hoe. I don't look like a star of them trans, bitch. You ugly as hoe. Them big ass, big ass, bitch. You look like...
Listen at April, y'all. Just listen at this. I couldn't get nobody this much energy. You go. First of all, you are a glutton for punishment. Why would you even go in a clubhouse knowing that some people don't like you? And people they waiting to daggone tear off into you, April Thomas. I wouldn't even give these people the energy. You are a glutton for punishment. Why are you even in here? Why are you giving this energy to people? Give this energy to that little boy that you got. There should not be this much energy given to someone about your baby or because somebody said something about your child. That's sad that you done got out here and you done got in Clubhouse and you're letting someone get under your skin like this. It's like, wow. I mean, haven't you ever heard? Don't let nobody get under your skin. Obviously not, because you done got in here and you showing your true colors in Clubhouse on Clubhouse on how you really get down. You ain't got no worries in the world. And if anybody mentions something about Cupcake, you go off. You go off about it. It's sad. And you're going back and forth. You showing too much energy. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to unlock it. Agent, man, you come over here and do some shit and then wait a minute. And it's unlocked. Yeah, it's like that. There's Duty. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know why that came up. While I'm in here trying to, you know what I'm saying, be in here. But what I want y'all to know is it's the energy off this room for me. Hey, Missy. You came on this bitch to get this shit started, ho. You came on to get shit started. So I don't want to go here blocking folks. And folks ain't never said shit. Bitch, you came on here for the shit, girl. I don't even get shit on here. That's why they got bitch, I don't even say that on here. So you mad and ugly. So you mad and ugly. Bitch, you look like a giant hoe. You look like a star. Them giants, bitch, how the fuck you walk out about an ugly hoe? You say I look like a dyke. You don't even look like no female, bitch. You can't tell nobody ugly, bitch. I don't look like a female. It's just audio. It's funny how two females get in here and go back and forth about who's ugly and who ain't. April, you're definitely not a looker, okay? Bop look way better than you, boo-boo. Damn. But anyways, it's the energy in this room for me is that you giving this person that much energy to take you out your character right now. Okay. Yeah, you looked at yourself, right? Okay. All right. You bitch, when I'm back at bitch, you can't tell nobody ugly, bitch, you tripping. You definitely ugly. You need to cut the motherfucking trash off. Otherwise, you look like a man, bitch. I gotta put a motherfucking ugly. I don't give a fuck how many clothes you steal, bitch. No matter how many clothes you steal, bitch. April, you ain't got to argue with. Here come this daggone raggedy ass cousin now. She always come in the room. Captain Save a bitch. This Sean, Captain Save a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Here she come in here. April, you ain't got to do. Girl, go sit your little smush face, Zucchiani looking ass down. I can't stand Sean. And I said this. I said, somebody gonna get her. Not making no threats to the girl. Just saying. The way that she act about her cousin, somebody will delete that bitch. Because she tried to take up for the cousin. Sit your little short, sawed-off, ugly ass down looking like a daggone bow-legged weeble. Little smush face ass look like one of them little pug dogs. Go sit your little ugly pug dog ass looking ass down. You always trying to take up for April. That's why I feel like you and April going to jail together, bitch. But you always got your raggedy ass motherfucking Sukiana reject ass looking ass in here trying to take up for April Thomas. The fuck? Look like a little pug dog. Let me tell y'all why this bitch going on. Hey, boo, the OK Pottery Lounge at Sippin'. Let me tell y'all something. I don't got a problem with April. I don't got a problem with Sean. Never have, never will. I just don't like the outcome of what happened to this little girl, okay? But Sean's little stupid ass, that little motherfucker wench, somebody gonna delete that motherfucker out the way. Because they go, let me tell you something. You got so much energy out here. You don't like this baby mama. You don't like that baby mama. Bitch, you a bitter baby mama, and that's how I feel. I ain't never disliked the daggone Shine, the twin mama. Never. I ain't never disliked her. I like that girl, okay? But for April, I don't know what happened with me and Paulisha. I don't. Cause I don't know what happened. She just went off on me one day about something. I don't know. But she's bitter. That April Thomas is bitter. She's mad because people are sending Dominic stuff about his baby. I said this, I said, y'all, listen, I said, oh, baby. I said, if I was April, I'd be worried. Nobody ain't sending you shit about your little girl. And then you get out here and try to daggone disgrace the dad. You know what I'm saying? It's the problem of what the situation is from the beginning. You hated on Dominic because, okay, the 4 kids, I don't know. I know twin mom don't got no 4 kids. So she had to been talking about his other baby mama with the 4 kids, his little boy baby mama. Okay. So April a bitter bitch. And I'm gonna say that. April a bitter bitch. How you gonna bitch? Let me tell y'all something what April did yesterday that she shouldn't have posted on Facebook at all. Or wherever the fuck she posted this shit. Because what you posted yesterday, if I was the FBI, I'd have came and snatched your ass up right then and there. You address your baby girl is that dead baby. Stop talking about my dead baby. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. So she addresses her own baby as a dead baby. And I don't like that. You wicked bitch. You a wicked bitch, hoe. She's still alive. Whether you like it or not, April Thomas, Cupcake is alive. And baby, she living eternal life. She ain't never gonna die. That baby in a spirit realm, bitch. So quit addressing this baby as a dead baby. Because she live and well and kicking it and enjoying her spirit life while you down here in this goddamn on dark ass life, in your dark ass, you know what I'm saying? This dark ass energy that you got, April Thomas. You got enough energy to daggone come in here on a regular in this clubhouse and keep up all of this shit. I couldn't even be on Clubhouse, real talk. I would be in an insane asylum. Still mourning my child. And I don't care how nobody feel about the fuck what I'm about to say. April Thomas, bitch, you never cried over that little girl. And I'm going to tell you another thing, bitch. You can sit here and, oh, that Carla Austin, she's a liar. My baby came up missing that night. Bitch, you a whole lie. That baby came up missing. When y'all tried to say that baby came up missing, it was daytime outside, bitch, when y'all first came out and told the world that that little girl was missing. Bitch, you was posting on fucking Facebook at motherfucking 7-something. No, 8-something. That little girl post that came off missing on that fucking camera, y'all, at 7:20 something. They told us to go back to officers. The mayor, whatever, not the mayor, that goddamn going, chief of police said it was gonna be more arrests, and he also said what he said. So she want to sit around here and be acting like she crying. You know, y'all didn't convince me. Not even your own mama. Your mama was looking at you weird, bro. Your own mama was staring at you like, what the fuck have you done? Why wasn't nobody, my thing is to April Thomas is, baby, why wasn't nobody crying? See, you want to put on them little, y'all see her. Just call her name. Don't call her Camille. Call her Cupcake. Because that was your whole daggone intentions of daggone putting that little baby coming up missing at that birthday party. But you know what? April Thomas, I definitely heard that you are number one suspect, baby, still. Okay? You are still number one suspect. And this is what disturbs me. You can get out here on this clubhouse and go back and forth about people saying something about your baby. You come up against me. I don't know why. Big Carla. And I'm going to tell all of you motherfuckers something. Don't call me Big Carla. Call me Big Mama, okay? Don't use my name. My name ain't Big Carla. Getting that shit from Vito. Leave. My name is Carla Austin, okay? Don't forget it. But don't call me that. You can call me Big Mama. Respect my motherfucking daggone name on this goddamn on thing, okay? I don't care what my motherfucking Facebook pages say. My name is not Big Carla, okay? None of you bitches done seen me. You got seen me in a car ride, but you ain't seen me standing up. I ain't no 600 pounds, bitch. So quit calling me Big Carla, okay? For all of y'all motherfuckers out here calling me Big Carla. It's Big Mama, okay? Okay. Just put that in there, because I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers calling me Big Carla. My name is Big Mama, okay? Now, let's go. Because I'm sick of this. She had the nerve to call Bop. Told Bop she looked like a dyke. Bop look better than you, bitch. You go say, I'm going to get cute. Them shorts you had up in there. You know what? And the thing is, your energy is off for a mother that lost a little girl. I'm sorry. A little girl. I'm not saying boys, but my little girl. Girl, please. I'll be in the insane asylum right now, but this bitch out here shaking pussy and telling folks, her man, he kept my alarms off in my house. You should be daggone worried about that. A motherfucker turning off your alarms in your house. You around here looking for dick, bruh. You don't know who you sleeping. You could be sleeping with the enemy. Somebody that want you gone because of what you know what I'm saying, what happened to your little girl. You know what I'm saying? You're not out the woodwork. You don't know who wants you, girl. You around here telling people that hold on, y'all. Let me go over here real quick because I gotta show y'all this. This is why she angry. And I couldn't believe why you angry. Why you stay angry at baby daddy? If I was him, I wouldn't come and see you. I wouldn't want nothing to do with my son either, bitch. And that's on some real shit. He won't even come and get his son. Bitch, why would I want to come and get a child? So you can say that I tried to kidnap him or I didn't bring him home on time, so I'm going, no, bitch. And that's honest, like, I already lost one child by you, bitch. You won't do that again to me. And I think that's the reason why Dominique don't go, like she's trying to say he don't go see his child. I wouldn't want to be around him. You know why? Because of your deadbeat ass. Bitch, you will never play a motherfucking another game like that on me. Okay? So let me show y'all what she mad about. She really got angry about this. How dare you get mad because somebody is sending your baby daddy pictures of his daughter? You don't post her on your fucking Facebook on a regular basis. He posts his baby more than the own mother do. And that's sad to say. And then I got a troll in here trying to troll my page trying to say that I did something that I didn't do in Clubhouse. I told them bitches, I'm coming up off the daggone. I'm coming up off my mic. Bitch, I ain't got shit to be scared of. Hold on, y'all. Hello?
What are you doing?
Sitting here doing a YouTube.
Oh, I was calling to tell you, you need to get your butt on that sports bet, girl.
Oh, I am.
I hit 600 last night.
Okay, well, let me hold something.
Yeah, I just went got a real time with. I might let you hold something. I might let you hold something, girl. I want you to bet. Get on this goddamn game, start betting on these damn players. Girl.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I gotta download it. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna get in there because we like that. We like to get that money.
FanDuel, all you gotta do is they give you a free bet, but you got to like $10.
Okay.
And they give you $200 in free play, and then you whatever you win, you cash out.
Well, you gotta show me because I don't know about them games. I don't know about them games, girl.
I'll be looking at the best player, whoever the best player is. I'm betting on that motherfucker. But that's a lot. It's a lot. But we're gonna get you some money, girl. We're gonna get your car out of this shit.
Okay.
Now this nigga hit like 4,000 last night with the same bet that I did, but he betted
higher.
50.
Yeah.
Yep. And I only betted 5.
Wow. Come over here to my YouTube. Come in here. We talking on YouTube. Big Mama Show.
Okay. You on YouTube? Carla Preston?
Big Mama Show. On YouTube.
Big Mama Show. Okay.
Okay, love you.
Okay. Love you too.
I'm sorry. Good day. Good day. Now let me get back here. Let me show y'all why this bitch is mad and bitter. Okay, can I do that, y'all? I'm trying to do this. But I gotta put this out here this morning. It was wrecking my nerves that I I've been trying to daggone be good and stay out of this shit, but this daggone April Thomas has really drove my motherfucking daggone ass stone cold crazy with this shit that she mad about um Dominic getting just bitter. That's how I feel. You a bitter bitch. She bitter as fuck, y'all. So let me show y'all what she did here. And yes, this is in my group because she always say I'm watching her page. I don't watch her page, boo boo. Anything I get, if these people want to bring it to me, I'm gonna get it. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all that this is in my group first, so y'all don't think that I'm stalking April Thomas. Okay, now look at this. This is how mad she gets about Dominic McKinney. Telling he clout chasing off or something. Now look at this. This right here, she shouldn't have posted this, y'all. You taking up for Patrick. You taking up for a man. Actually, when I seen this, it say you keep calling Patrick Stallworth a pedophile, but wasn't you 26 when you was with? It don't matter how old. If that girl liked that man and he liked her, and her mama didn't care. Why do we care about you? Jealous, April Thomas? You jealous of this twin mama? I can tell. You got a reason to be. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? You mad because you ain't cute like her. That's what it is. Yes, ma'am. Look, yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Go back over here because this is what she said. This is what she said. She's so mad at that. This brought my attention. Why do y'all continue to send Cupcake Dad nice things and memorable of our child? We still have a son that's alive, and he won't even look at him. He won't even bond with him. I'm getting pissed off because me and my son still struggling with Cupcake loss. And my son is struggling with losing his sister and with the fact that he has literally heard his dad say out of his own mouth that he don't want nothing to do with him. It's sad the FBI investigated this whole case, but I'm still being blamed for my daughter's murder. Wait a minute, who blaming her for her daughter's murder? Who blaming her for that? Who? Because I ain't never said the woman did it did that. I said, okay, hold on, y'all. Let me put y'all back up in the light. Okay, so she says she's still being blamed for her daughter's murder. I'm tired of being quiet. This shit. Hold on, come on now and rotate. Okay. Hold on, girls. Okay, here we go. She said, I'm tired. Wait. It says, it's sad the FBI investigated this whole case, but I'm still being blamed for my daughter murder. I'm tired of being quiet. This shit not fair. He feeding off this attention y'all giving him for Cupcake. Sound like you're mad. Sound like you're jealous of Cupcake. Yes, ma'am, she need to be behind bars because this seems like you envy him loving his child. He didn't have this same energy for Cupcake when she was living. Why wouldn't all the pictures I'd have seen this man with his baby and polishing them with this baby? How dare you, Dad, go and try to disgrace this man and say he didn't have that energy? That baby was more with Dominic Mama and polishing him than she was with you. That's probably why you didn't bond with this little girl. Because the bond was with her and Paulisha. And I'ma say that. Because Paulisha was good to that little girl and stuff. Shit. She probably did the little girl hair when you didn't even keep the little girl dressed. They said, Dominic mama said, every time April would bring that little girl over there, they would have to go get clean clothes for them because April would bring them babies over there in dirty clothes now. So everybody blaming me, but he's supposed to came and got them from the game. Why is she putting all of this? The reason why this? So she trying to say, if Dominic had came and got her that day, she probably still be here, y'all. No, the thing is, April Thomas, if you had your eyes on that little girl, she would still be here. So stop blaming Dominic for this shit. Because from the beginning of this shit, and that's the reason why I said, y'all, and I was so adamant to the fact that I thought April planned a fucking kidnapping on her baby daddy, and it went wrong. And she been coming from me. That's my theory. That's just how I feel. You plotted. All of the story was all from the same people coming out their mouth. The same thing on Dominic. They all was trying to get Dominic to go down for this little girl's demise. So she on here, she said, when she was living, everybody blamed me, but he supposed to came and got them from the game. But he was with another big 4 kids who wasn't his kids' football game. So he was at another football game and never showed up for them. And we lost Cupcake that day. She don't say we lost Cupcake that night. April Thomas, day and night is different, baby. Okay? So you can try to put a wool over all of these other people's eyes, but you ain't never fooled me. No, ma'am. And I've been standing 10 toes down on this whole case for 3.5 years. You know what? Another thing, April, that makes you look like you don't give a fuck, because we've been waiting on you to make a difference. We've been waiting on you to come out here and tell the truth. That's all the world wanted from April Thomas. Come and tell the truth. Tell that you weren't there. That's all you had to do. But you didn't do that. You taking up for someone. Someone came to your car. You and Sean stayed in the car. They threatened you with a goddamn going, ski mask on and all of that. And that wasn't Patrick Stallworth. That was not Patrick Stallworth. And she's mad at me because I'm going, if this woman, she had it all in the bag. It's a gag order. It's a gag order. And all the while, she was hollering it was a gag order. It wasn't a gag order on Big Mama's mouth. It was a gag order on that case for the lawyers and the detectives and all of those people that was on there, not to it with close what was going on in the case with anyone, okay? So I can talk. I was just bringing light to the situation. Stop blaming the dad. Because Vito had me convinced that it was the dad. She had me convinced that it was the dad. Brittany had me convinced that it was the dad. But as I go down days and days and days, I had to focus on something. Hold on. All 3 of these people and the cousin is all screaming the same fucking tune. The dad, the dad, the dad. So I'm thinking, damn, dad running for his life down there. This is what I'm thinking. This baby running for his life down here because these motherfuckers done put him and the other baby mama involved in this shit. How the hell did LaBrittany and them even knew where Polish's mama lived at? I didn't think from the whole beginning of this case, they said nobody knew each other. Nobody knew each other. None of these people knew each other. Not the one that came out and said the dad owed the plug. Well, I was thinking, well, hell, if you know all that, then you know the plug, mister. But see, the whole thing was they seen Dominic throwing that money up on Facebook, okay? They came out and told a lie that he robbed the Brinks truck. He lied and robbed the dang on Big on. That man ain't did none of that. And if he did, this didn't have nothing to do with that case, okay? But you got all of these people singing the same tune about the dad. Something says something ain't right. Big mama, you got to keep searching. So I went in the spirit. I was going crazy in my house. Y'all can say what you want. But when that little girl come to me in spirit, baby, I got scared. Cause why is this little girl here? I ain't supposed to be messing with this little baby or seeing this little baby. I can't go around in my house. My peripheral vision kept seeing this little girl in the spirit. I said, this little girl ain't here for nothing, Lord. She ain't crossed over yet. Why is she here? So that's why I started really going hard for Cupcake. Because Cupcake she ain't got no business over here with me. Her spirit don't got no business over here with me. Her spirit should have been over there. Well, we all know she was at the church. Definitely know that. Because the pastor put that out there. That the helium balloon, and I got it on my YouTube, proof that pastor even said that baby hadn't crossed over. The baby bought the balloon down in the church, and April Thomas ain't stepped her daggone demonic ass in the church since. Yes, ma'am. But y'all know what? Y'all can say what y'all want. Honey, April Thomas gonna be all this is over with and done. Patrick and daggone Derek gonna be exonerated. Yes, ma'am. And April Thomas and that cousin gonna have handcuffs on them. You're watching, see. Just keep watching it. Keep watching the play. Because what I see is April blamed the baby daddy that if he had came and got this baby, she would still be here. No. If that baby was listen here, April. If your baby was written to be kidnapped, she was gonna get kidnapped. Regardless. You already had spoken, said, even if Cupcake wasn't out there, I feel it still was gonna happen. How could a mother say that about her child? How could you say you feel it was still gonna happen to your child? Why? Because you had a plan. You was a part of this whole thing. You wanted to take your baby daddy down because you was bitter. A bitter baby mama that he had done daggone went out here and messed with somebody and got 2 more babies. Yes, ma'am. And he loved that girl. Yes, ma'am. He had babies, 2 twins by her. Baby, that's a love. That was a love that can't daggone never be broken. That man made 2 twin beautiful little girls. Beautiful little girls. And I know right now you mad. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You mad. You big mad. You big mad at Polish. She ain't never did nothing to you. What? Because she fucked your dick? Obviously, that's that cheesy smelling pussy. Or what Dominic say, the pussy smell like cheese. Boy, when she said that shit, when he said that shit, I said he said she smelled like cheese. I said he didn't want to tell the world that she smelled like ass. When he told the world, she said with her cheesy smelling ass. I said, oh shit. He done put your ass out here. You got the nerve to be calling somebody Big Carla. I bet you my motherfucking men ain't never gonna say I stink. Oh no, ma'am, Big Carla stay in the tub too much for that shit. Yes, ma'am. But you got mad, and then you gonna blame him if he had a came and picked up this baby. She would still be here. No, ma'am. And then she goes to say, 4 kids wasn't his kids at a football game and never showed up for them. And we lost Cupcake that day. Now you love the ground she walk on. But where was that energy then? I work 2 jobs to take care of my son with no help from a nigga that get on Facebook like he love our daughter so much. Like his oldest biological son doesn't exist. Y'all females kill me. Y'all complain about y'all deadbeat baby daddy, but praise another deadbeat baby daddy. April, I don't think he's deadbeat. What I think is that what I think it is that you really jealous that where my specs at, girl? Cause now I gotta read something. And I'm gonna go back in here and let y'all hear this ragged muffin going back and forth with girls in this daggone clubhouse. Well, her name is LaBop. I love me some bop player. And everything. But listen, let's get back in here, girls. Okay. Okay. So let's go back in here where she going back and forth in this clubhouse with this girl. Let's go. Let's go, girls. Now here come this little smush motherfucking pug face ass cousin. Oh, I can't stand this. Look, that bitch look like one of them little pug dogs on daggone, black the Men in Black. Remember the little ugly dog? That little ugly dog Will Smith and them had, the little ugly pug face dog. That's what Sean put me in the mind of, a little pug face ass dog. Little ugly ass thing. That's a little ugly girl. Boy, baby, April. Boy, Dominique, as fine as your motherfucking ass was, I should beat your ass myself for fucking with a daggone hood booger looking like April. That bitch ugly, and you too polished to be big. Baby, I deny the hell out that hoe. I ain't got no kids by you, bitch. Dominic too polished to be with an ugly bitch like that. He picked the right one. He found a pretty ass girl, and you got mad at it because he made some pretty ass babies with your stinking ass cheesy smelling pussy. Fuck you, you dookie smelling hoe. Now let's go. You want to take all this shit out of yourself. Bitch, fuck me up. Don't say shit, bitch. Somebody gonna delete this little pug face bitch. Swear. She look like Sukiyani reject. Yeah, bitch, don't say shit to me. Fuck this shit up. That shit to you in the first place. Don't say shit to me. Here, don't start now. Shut the fuck up. Somebody, bro. It's funny to me that these motherfuckers is in here going back and forth calling each other ugly. And April and Sean, y'all two ugly booger wolves, okay? Y'all bitches look like a orangutan, a fucking daggone baboon, and a fucking hyena. And then here daggone calling somebody ugly, and somebody look like a dyke or something. April, baby, you so ugly, girl. Ain't no big old daggone boll weevil ass teeth in your mouth, big old yellow ass teeth in your mouth, and you got the nerve to be out here calling somebody ugly or fat. Like, girl, if you don't go sit down, cheesy doodles. Yes, ma'am. Go sit down, cheesy doodle. You and your little ugly ass cousin. And they gonna, can't nobody talk about nobody being ugly. Yes, we can. And you surely is ugly. You surely is ugly, Shantae. I don't know who fucking you. Or Shaunis or whatever the hell your name is. I don't know who the fucking you. Y'all making little monkeys over there. Stop making baby Shantae, your little monkey ass looking self. That bitch look like a little baby monkey. Yes, ma'am. It's shine for me. It's shine for me. Somebody gonna delete that little old raggedy ass daggone dog face bitch for April. Taking her for April. You hear me? Somebody gonna delete that hoe. Swear. Trying to take her for April. Because when this shit come down that April has something to do with this, and I don't care what nobody say, I still think she was trying to frame Dominic McKinney for his little girl's death. They all was singing a tune, and my thing is, how did La Brittany now? Hot did it. Hot got it. That hot this. Okay, well, we thought that y'all didn't know him. They were saying that nobody knew nobody in this damn case, and everybody, hell, La Brittany find out she screwed, she been screwing Vito, so all of them was singing the same tune, and then I still say April know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? It's no doubt April didn't know what happened. This bitch couldn't even cry. In the second day of an interview, you should have been falling all over the ground, snotting and boogering. You and your mother and all of those people that were around y'all didn't have no tears in y'all's eyes. Y'all really didn't fool me and didn't convince me that y'all didn't know what happened. Hell, Vito told the world everybody knew what was going on. Vito told us, he said everybody knew what was going on. Yeah, y'all knew what was going on. You, April, La Brittany. The dad didn't even know y'all had done plotted this shit up on him. And then you try to daggone top it off with a bang by saying Him and Patrick had something to do with this. Like, y'all weak as fuck for this. Y'all weak as fuck for this. And I know, my God, I don't care what April say. They've been convicted. Man, get the fuck out of here. Them people ain't had no big... April cousin, let me tell y'all. April little cousin, the one that put Patrick and them in there. April little cousin bought Patrick and Derek from that school. She told it. I got it all. And I told Patrick got a whole nother daggone lawyer, baby. And I've been in his daggone lawyer's inbox with all of this shit. With everything. Don't let me find out. Because I got videos of motherfuckers saying she wasn't there. See, that's the fuck part is, they thought that they could fool a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When it was already told that the bitch wasn't there. Then you come back and go and stand on stand, and they said it's 3 different conflicting stories from the family of the little girl. So April Thomas, you and your family got 3 conflicting stories, and that's why they told Birmingham they had to clean this shit up before the FBI. Y'all see the FBI didn't kill him. Why they got to go back for the murder case? Y'all barely had anything on them 2 people for a kidnapping. The fuck out of here. How the hell y'all gonna say these people kidnapped that little girl? And then the fuck part about it is, y'all sitting up here trying to act like he really the one that did this shit. Y'all, if that man was to have got killed by the FBI, that blood would have been on all them people's hands. And God don't like ugly. And first and foremost, you know that man innocent. I couldn't sit back and watch an innocent man's life going down the drain when we all know that man and that woman ain't the one that did this. The police set that daggone Derek Brown up because she kidnapped her own kids. But if you ask me, I swear I think April Thomas and all of them people that was involved in this shit, all the way down to knowing that girl's mama house and all of that shit, them people did this. And LaBrittany was the throw off for whoever dumped her. Yep. She talk about she seen somebody. She seen the dad. Okay. It's mighty funny he ain't in jail though. Y'all couldn't get that story straight. And like I said, my theory sound better. And that's the reason why my theory got April Thomas panties in a bunch. Yes, ma'am. My theory. I never said that this is what happened. I said this is how I feel it went down. And because I felt like this, April Thomas has been coming for me ever since. Her and her little daggone goons. And my thing is, April, like I said, I don't see how the hell you was in here. Oh, damn. Y'all done sent some more shit in here. What the hell is this? And I ain't on no hating shit. I told this nigga about our son prom 5 minutes ago. Okay. What the hell is this? Wait, what? See, this the stuff people don't be talking about right here. So this is why y'all really broke up. I'm so sorry, April. You truly deserve your flowers. Huh? Oh, these the comments under the... I'm like, what the hell is this? Wow. Girl. Okay, let me get back to these daggone arguments, y'all. I'm sorry. Get back to the argument.
Bitch, don't say shit to me. Fuck right now. Man, shit to you in the first place. Don't say shit to me. Don't start now. Shut the fuck up. You don't have a reason to talk to somebody, bro. Fuck you, man. Let's get that motherfucker. Stop, bro. Let's get that last time. Look at that. He don't show up last time. I ain't never there. He
Y'all see April. Y'all listen to her voice. She, this the energy that you shouldn't be even having on you. You got this energy of these people in this clubhouse all over you. And this ain't the energy that I'm talking about. This ain't the energy that she should be possessing right now. Your energy should be all about your child, your son. You should be spending immaculate time with him, not missing a beat with him. I mean, not nothing. And you upset with Dominic because Dominic don't want to come and see his son. I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with my own son either just because of your ass. Period. I wouldn't want nothing to do with my child. You dangerous, lady. You plotted a fucking kidnapping on your baby daddy. And this ain't the first time you ever done that shit. And you know what? Let me tell April Thomas something. You always was daggone calling kidnapping on this man. If he didn't bring the baby home on time, you call and talking about he kidnapped the baby. Let me tell y'all females out here that's some cold bitches about y'all babies. You know what I'm saying? First of all, stop playing games with y'all babies with these baby daddies. Baby daddy, let me tell you something. Men out here in America, when these bitches get bitter talking about you can't see your baby, go and fucking go to that court. You can see them. Oh, yes, ma'am. Don't never daggone let a bitch tell you you can't be in your kid's life. These bitter bitches want to get upset because you ain't giving them the dick no more. So now, he this and that, he this and that. He wasn't all that bad for 13 years while you was sucking and fucking on that dick. And I'm just keep it real. You was loving that man. You loved the fact he was taking care of his kids. Hell, he had to been taking care of them if he was living with you. And you had 2 jobs. The fuck out of here. Who was keeping them? Not you. Not you.
What you want to do, bitch? I'm finna unblock y'all. Yeah, because I've been blocked about 2 years now, so can you unblock me? Bitch, I've been blocked about longer than that. I'm finna dog you. 15 years blocked. I don't give a fuck. Told that what you been wanting to do, bitch. I'm finna do it now. I ain't saying that to you. I'm finna do it now. It don't bother me. I'm finna do it now. I like to talk about myself. I like to talk about myself. I like to talk about myself. I can dog you out. I be like that. I'm finna dog you out. I don't give a fuck who y'all do. I'm gonna take it. Well, hey.
Here goes Sean, y'all. This is what I don't like. Here come the little smush-faced cousin now. Now she about to go in. She always trying to come in there, little pug-faced, daggone dog-faced girl. And they're gonna take her for April. See, you and April, y'all so close, y'all gonna do time together in jail. Yes, ma'am.
Fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck. In due time, God. Well, Bob, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Meet me at Norwood Bob right now.
This the energy that I can't possess in there. Baby, how the hell do you hear anybody and what they say and everybody yelling and screaming over each other? Let the main motherfuckers talk. Okay, this for the clubhouse bitches. Let a motherfucker talk. Stop screaming over people. Because you know what I'm saying? This is the disgrace to sit here and try to listen to this shit y'all got going on in here and everybody screaming at each other. And you got the loud mouth ass, gap mouth ass cousin. And shut your motherfucking ass up. Bitch, where was you at? If April wasn't there, where the fuck was you at? Shit. Because I feel like you both bitches, y'all both unfit. Shit, the fuck? Y'all don't give a fuck about no kids. Shit, you ain't seen April post nothing about that baby. A mother that cared and knows one child will always be that. Her baby daddy posts so much about how much he miss her. You don't hear April say that. I'm sorry. And the only time April posts is if she see Dominic done said something. Then she want to go in there and try to overdo him. No, bitch. You should be posting about your baby every day. We should be hearing something about, I miss her. My baby was special to me. Then why you gonna get it by the FBI? Cause see, I watched First 48. I watched Law and Order. I lost Crime 360. Every crime story that there is out here, I watch it. Because I should have been an investigator. Yes, ma'am. I should have went to school for being an investigator. Yes, ma'am. And the thing is, I don't even have to daggone go to school. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a spirit reader. See, that's where April Thomas gets it fucked up. She don't even know I found a damn snake in my garden spirit reading. Spirit read the damn bitch that was in my garden and called her out on YouTube to talk with D. Yes, ma'am. She one of the motherfuckers that's been in my motherfucking group, right? So she gonna get out the group and she gonna go in Clubhouse and make a fake ass page of my group, supposed to be me in the daggone Clubhouse taunting them or taunting April. Y'all know me, I ain't never been no punk. And if I'm in a motherfucking Clubhouse and motherfucking talking about me, I'm coming up on the mic. Cause I ain't never scared. Baby, when the Lord gave me this assignment on this little baby spiritual walk, baby, that's the only scared I could tell you that I was definitely scared of. Coming in contact with a spirit that I don't even know. Usually my spirits is the people that I know. But he opened me up to be able to communicate and tell this little girl's story through her. I couldn't let that dad take the fall for that shit. That's why at first my first video was they had me convinced it was him. But then I thought about it, and God made me start doing this assignment and digging more and more and digging more and more and digging more and more. Y'all, I'm talking about I had to dig and be and communicate with this little girl. And when I heard that little spirit says, "Not daddy," I had a daggone, y'all, they wouldn't even let me take the video down off of YouTube that made 7 point something K views. I tried to delete it. I didn't give a fuck about no fucking view, a like, a share on that video. I had to ask God, please forgive me for daggone blaming this man for this. And baby, then I went in harder. I was going hard. I gotta go hard for Dominic. I gotta go hard for Cupcake. And I definitely gotta go hard for Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown that's about to lose their life. And now I'm gonna have to be dealing with their spirits. That's how I felt. So I don't care about nobody saying, oh my God, you say you're for Cupcake. I'm for life. You hear me? I'm for life, everlasting life. Okay? I'm a child of the Most High for real. See, y'all believe in death. I don't believe in death. Okay? I believe we shed our flesh when it's not able to daggone be restored again. But our spirit and soul lives on forever, and that little girl is a daggone angel. Not saying she an angel, because angels are with God in heaven. She is in a life garden, meaning she's going to be here again. Little girl. She's a spirit, okay? She was a good spirit. That was a good angel right here on earth. That little girl didn't do nothing. She ain't even had time to do a sin. Yes, ma'am. So how dare her mother say she's dead? She's not dead. She has everlasting life with our Father. She was a good soul. So for April, the dad gonna put this baby as this deceased baby, my deceased baby. He don't do nothing for my thing. Girl, that little girl alive. And she in a spirit realm of life, girl. And until you know that, they will tell you something. You're dead in the flesh, lady. You're dead in the flesh. You don't know God. You don't even know how God works, April Thomas. Shaunis. And you better believe one thing I do know. My father seen what happened that day. Y'all can hide all you want to. But one thing I do know. What's done in the dark come to the light. Come to the light, Caroline. It come to the light. Yes, ma'am. And you can sit back here. It took them damn twins. They let them twins go for 6 years. 6 years they killed their daggone mother. And they was out free for 6 years. while they was investigating. Them bitches still in prison today. And April Thomas, I don't care what you say. The day that they put them handcuffs on you and arrest you for even to partake in whatever happened, because they're gonna have to very much truly investigate now. This is a murder case. They barely escaped with a kidnapping case on these people. And I don't know how they did that. I feel somebody, how the hell, if these people took a little girl in their car, there should be DNA in that car. The DNA should have started from the car. Okay? But April Thomas, you can say what you want. There's a video out here that is telling that you was not there. Ooh, baby. And I done sent it all to the daggone, the FBI. Yeah, the FBI told me, they said, Miss Austin, we will be coming to, talk to you. They ain't tell me nothing about it coming to arrest me. They said, we be coming to talk to you because we know she got something to do with this. In my live on YouTube, the FBI came in and she be talking about, oh my God, I'm going to call the police and FBI. Baby, I got the fucking Facebook, Birmingham Police Department is on my Facebook. So when she go to talk, I'm calling the police on you, baby, I tags them in the post. Because I ain't never scared. Because I'm ready for them to come talk to me. You hear me? I'm ready for the police and the detectives to come to talk to Big Mama. Yes, ma'am. Nitra Davis got it out for me because, oh my God, Big Mama told everybody that I was the snake in Birmingham's garden. I don't know you, Nitra Davis. Okay? You all in Clubhouse making daggone posts, you and April, about me. And April, it's so strange that I want real justice for your baby, and you really are coming against that. Why? Because Big Mama don't believe your side of the story. I never believed your side of the story. Because I don't take it kindly that you stood before my God, not the judge, but before my God and stood your hand up in the air and said, you swore under oath. Oh, no, ma'am. Not to my God, you didn't stand there. And that's why he's coming to get you, girl. He gonna get you, girl. Yes, ma'am. Thing is, y'all plotted on the baby daddy when y'all seen him throwing that money up on that Facebook. Come on, he robbed something. I wouldn't give a damn what he robbed. That didn't have nothing to do with that baby. So y'all used that to say, y'all had it all in the bag. Boy, baby, but my God seen it all. And thing is, Vito said, and this is the reason why the Lord made me keep saying, Vito. Why she dad gonna keep running up under your baby daddy out? But you got a whole man out here that's talking down on your baby daddy. You got a son by him. How dare you? How did that look that you got a son by this man, but you daggone opping up with his daggone, you done ganged up with his ops. Not that you daggone gang up with his ops, but you put your little boy in your head, and he in danger. Yes, ma'am. Sad part is y'all all knew what really was going on. Everybody that bought this story out knew what was going on. Y'all think y'all got it slick. Y'all think y'all slick in America, but America ain't dumb. It's people in here on Big Mama Stag on channel that's like, Big Mama, we've been waiting on you to come back and talk about this because this shit don't make no sense. And it never made sense. No, it didn't. Because these motherfuckers was lying from the gate. They were lying from the gate.
Oh, you bitch! I'm finna go on your ass. Bitch, don't find up a nigga when I talk to no girl. I'm finna go this whole ass. No, bitch. That's why you ask him stuff. Bitch, I'm finna unblock I'm gonna dog you out. I don't give a fuck who y'all dog. I don't give a fuck. Just leave the baby out there. Y'all can argue how y'all want. That ain't my motherfucking baby.
Now here come this little pug face right here. Here she go, y'all.
Well, hey. Fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck. In due time, God. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Meet me at Norwood Bar right
now. Now April ready to fight. She said, meet me somewhere to listen. So now you ready to take yourself away from your son. Y'all know I'm going to react to this because this is it. You want to meet somebody in a goddamn park. It done got that heated in here that you ready to fight, April, and lose your life because people ain't daggone going to fight no more. No, ma'am. They're not fighting no more. They'll delete you. They'll get you out the way. They'll put you in the spirit. And this is the thing. The way you live in your life right now, you will never see Cupcake. April Thomas. You see what I'm saying? Because your life is dark right now. You living in a dark space of life right now. You in a dark room. You got dark energy all over you, arguing with people, and you shouldn't even have this energy on you, April Thomas. You got a whole case that you got to deal with, girl. And it's a murder case, bro. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the FBI should be watching you because how dare you get in these rooms and be arguing and upset about people. You already know people don't like you. You already know people got their daggone opinion about you. You know when you step in a room, if a person, your energy walk in there, if your energy is dark, and see, April, right now, your energy on you is dark. Meaning if you was to leave this earth today, you're going to hell. In the spirit, lady. This flesh gonna stay on earth, lady, but you're gonna have it after the flesh experience. It's called the spirit realm. Okay? And we all go one place or another. You going up or you going down in the spirit. See, I tried to tell April that I've been out of this flesh before, girl. You can't fool me, child. I'm one of God's chosen ones to be able to hear him and get his assignment and do it. Yes, ma'am. He gave Noah an assignment. Yes, ma'am. Moses an assignment. And when he told me this was my assignment, I said, my. Lord, how you gonna give me this? I ain't worthy of no assignment like this. Don't you dare tell the Lord what you ain't worthy of. So like I'm talking to y'all, I talk to God, April Thomas. Okay? So you can sit here and think that you fooling the world, April Thomas. But I got a father that seen what you did, girl. And you can't fool him. And you can't fool the universe, baby. The whole world watched this case. And from one thing to another, it came to the point that we realized that a mother had her own child and tried to, her and her cousin, plot something on him that went wrong. And the question is, April Thomas, this is my big question to you, sweet pea. Why you try to sell your baby back to your baby daddy? See, because you try to make it seem like, but the world's seen and read, and I'm a spirit reader, so when I went in the video with your baby daddy, I was in his spirit, boo. See, you don't have to be dead. Not with me. I'm a spirit reader. I can tell good people, girl. And April Thomas, you're not a good person, sweet pea. In my soul. That's why we collide like a kaleidoscope. Yes, ma'am. We collide because I'm light and you're dark. Okay. I'm going to put that on the glass today. I'm light in your darkness, and I'm bringing the light over this darkness, and she don't like it. That's why she don't like me, y'all. The dark want to stay covered up, keep things covered up and pushed under the rug. So Big Mama was sent out here to shine a light on what April Thomas had done. That's why April Thomas don't like me. April, your energy in these rooms show me that you're no good as well. Because at this point, you should be daggone raising your son, spending energy with him, showing him the light, letting him know who God is, child. But you out here, you're not a good mother. Let me tell you, make a good mother. Do your kids pray at night before they go to bed, 1, 2, 3-year-old babies? Because if they not, you're not a good mother. Your children should be on their knees praying to Jesus for their little souls. Because it's an evil world. You should be praying over everybody in situations. So where's your soul at? Are you in the dark or are you light? Do you know Jesus? Do you know the Holy Spirit? And do you know God? Because obviously April don't know neither one of those. Because she says her baby is dead. And no one should talk about her. Well, I'm going to keep her alive because she's alive. You get me? She's not dead, April. Stop saying that. That little girl is living eternal life. She shed her flesh because it was damaged. She couldn't come back to a damaged fleshy girl. You get me? So don't tell me nothing about she's dead and leave my baby's name out your mouth. No, she's living. And we're going to keep her alive, April Thomas. See, your dark spirit want to put your baby to death and put her to death and everybody's supposed to forget about her. Nobody's supposed to talk about this beautiful baby. She's not dead, April. She's alive in the spirit, baby. Somewhere you better hope your spirit don't go to hell and burn eternally with the daggone devil, girl. And there is that. I went there. But I knew who God's son was. Yes, ma'am. And I teleported out of hell into the life garden that your baby is at when she ain't here still trying to tell her story. Because she can teleport where she want now. She's in the spirit, girl. And she's not dead. She is alive and living a spirit life until God decides to give this earth a cleaning up where she can come back and live eternal life where no one is ever going to kidnap her. No one is ever going to hurt her. Nobody's ever going to daggone drug her. And nobody's ever going to daggone plot a kidnapping on her ever again. You hear me, you demon? And I hate to be the one to bust your bubble, but I'm not a demon. I'm one of God's chosen ones that he sent and thought, you need to go back to the earth and tell these people about me. Because I don't choose to be here, April Thomas. I choose to be in the living life where your baby is. You hear me? But I guess God said you're not ready to come here. And I wasn't, because I wasn't married. I was a whoremonger. I was doing everything under the sun like everybody else. So I wasn't ready. And the devil wasn't going to get me. God wasn't going to give the devil my soul because God had already saved me from my drug addiction, girl. You hear me, girl? So don't tell me nothing about darkness because I was in there until God saved me. I almost lost my life. I almost lost my life, man. And I'm so thankful that God gave it back to me to be able to come back here to tell y'all that there is life after this fleshly life. And it's an abundant life. It's a life that we'll never lose again. And that's why I don't like being here. Because y'all so evil here. This world is so evil. I don't want to be here. I want to be where Cupcake is. I do. Because it's the most evilest place in the world. It's evil. It's right here, right here. Right here in this fleshly life. People plotting on you. People hate you. You don't even know people. I'm not that person. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody on God's green earth. But when you wrong, you wrong. And they prove you wrong. I've been mourning your baby for 3.5 years, bro. You wrong. You wrong, man. And I can't shake your baby, and I can't forget her, April. I can't. I can't forget her because she's still alive. And I can't forget her. And I won't forget her. And I will say her name every day of my living life. I'm going to talk about Cupcake McKinney because she lives. And as long as I'm alive, she's going to live through me. So hate on me all you want. You hear me, you demon, you dark spirit? Hate on me all you want. Because I'm doing God's work where he can tell me, well done, when I'm done telling this baby story. You hear me, girl? I had to come back here for this, probably. I'm going to see the living life after this flesh life. You hear me? Abundant life. You know the heaven that he says he's going to bring to earth? There's going to be gold grounds, jewelry everywhere, all of that pretty stuff. We going to be able to see it, you guys. That soul is good. And God know your soul is good. You ain't living in the darkness, trying to lie on innocent people, throwing innocent people in, you know what I'm saying, jail, breaking these people's daggone house, plant DNA in there. Yes, ma'am. God gonna tell her story. Because whoever had her last, and from what my spirit read in the baby daddy, when he said Cupcake okay, Cupcake okay, Cupcake was okay. Because Cupcake was with April Thomas. And he knew it. He said he said she going back to jail. Try to sell my baby back to me. All of these videos, that's what April Thomas don't get. All of this stuff that was going on in Birmingham 2019, around about 7:20 something, about 6 something, when we got our shit came all over the place on different platforms. People that God wanted to work Cupcake's assignment was being deleted. The girl in the car with La Brittany, deleted, allegedly, and deleted by someone that knew where her whereabouts was. See, they need to bring La Brittany in, the girl in the car, and then we want to see the other girl since they want to say that this little girl. And how did Big Mama know that this girl was deleted? Angels bringing people to Big Mama. See, God used all of the people that would come and drop off any and everything that they had to drop off to Big Mama. I didn't know nothing about this here. But I was used because I had a platform to tell the world about a little spirit that was communicating with a woman here on earth named Cupcake. Yes, ma'am. Because this woman has been out of the flesh before and into eternal life form, which is the spirit realm. Yes, ma'am. So y'all can believe what you want. You think the graveyard is the last daggone destination. No, it's not. That's for the flesh. But what keep you walking and talking and speaking and knowing who Jesus Christ is is going back to the essence of the Lord. And if you have done dirt here on earth, you have been working for Lucifer, not the devil, because the devil has his own realm, but working for Lucifer, who was thrown and cast out of heaven onto the earth. His spirit roams within everyone. You might not believe it, but it does. When you fighting within yourself to do something good, you're fighting against Lucifer within your flesh, in your spirit. Yeah, man. Yes, ma'am. You got one side on it, you say, "Ooh, you better not do that. You know you're gonna go to jail if you go in there and do that." Yes, ma'am. Then you got one side to say, "Go ahead, they ain't gonna catch you. You ain't gonna get caught." That's Lucifer. That's the spirit of Lucifer telling you to do it. Do it. Yeah, do it. There's consequences to Luciferian spirit, bruh. And God don't like Lucifer. That's why he cast him out of heaven. We'll never see heaven, guys, but on earth. Everyone that is gone from here, they're alive. Guys, they chose God's son, Jesus, to live by on earth. This is why I tell y'all, let your babies know who Jesus is. I bet you my grandbaby pray to Jesus. He be in the daytime talking about, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for all God's good people. Amen. Hallelujah." Yes, ma'am. That's all he had to say. And he say it every day. Yes, ma'am. I love my grandbaby. That's being a grandma. That's being a mama. Put some Jesus in your babies instead of cartoons. Turn on some Jesus cartoons. They gonna start asking you questions. Is you slick as the Bible? Are you sharp? Who was the first people that God ever created that disobeyed him? Them the questions you need to be asking your babies. But y'all too busy giving them play guns and all of this stuff. But no Jesus. Nothing about Jesus. They got Jesus cartoons, yes ma'am. Put some Jesus in them. The babies is automatically going to heaven. They ain't started sinning yet. All of us, we so dirty. Why you think you got to leave this flesh here? You can't take none of this filth to God. Oh, no, ma'am. He said next to godliness is cleanliness, meaning you need to clean up your soul before he'd even accept you into him. Yes, ma'am. Else you belong to the devil. Yes, ma'am. You belong to the devil. Oh, he has a pit. Oh, yes, ma'am. He's a beast type man looking thing. The devil is. Lucifer is a spirit now in here roaming and casting, coming out here to kill, steal, and destroy your life. Yes, ma'am. But see, y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all still living a fleshly life. God hasn't daggone gotten in any of you guys. He ain't talked to none of y'all. Yeah, yeah. If you say that baby is passed away, then let me tell you. Close your eyes. Who you see? Now tell me she dead. All right. Who she dead to? When you close your eyes and I say Cupcake, what do you see? Do you not see Cupcake, y'all? Do you not see her? Close your eyes, and when I say Cupcake, who do you see? You see her, don't you? That's how the spirit realm work. It's your soul. It's your soul that knows her. It's your spirit that knows her. The flesh physically seen her, but guess where she at? Alive always and forever in the spirit, baby. No one is dead, guys. Close your eyes and think of all the people that you think is dead. They right there before you. All of this stuff that we are seeing, this is fictitious. This stuff ain't real. None of this stuff. Artificial, we are artificial matter right now. We really don't even exist. It's in your imagination that you carry all this stuff in your daggone existence. When your spirit is the one thing that carries nothing. It carries nothing. The flesh has all this evil, dirty stuff that done daggone got on it. And it's starting to feed your spirit and your soul. And it makes you dark inside. How do you think God want a dark spirit coming to him? You're not clean. So, of course, he drops this unclean flesh and puts you in a spirit or a wounded flesh and put you in a spirit. That's why I said nobody can never tell me about death. The only thing that's dead is the flesh. But that baby live on. She lived through you, me, her mama, her daddy, all the people that loved her. There is no death but within the flesh. And it's got to go. It can't go with our Father in the eternal life. And she's alive, so she's an eternal being right now. How dare them say she's dead? And then the mother takes and addresses her as this dead baby or deceased child. Like, no ma'am. No ma'am, and I don't like that in April Thomas. Her name is Cupcake. Stop talking about her. We're going to talk about her. You want to forget your child, and you want the American people to forget your child. We can't forget her. You may want to forget her. You may not want no one to talk about her, but we want her to live, April. We want her to live eternal and within all of us. But you want everybody to forget your baby. Because if we talk about your baby, it cringes you and Sean's souls. Because you and Sean know exactly what happened to Cupcake. You had the nerve to get in a car with Sean to go pick up her kids, and your little girl is missing. What mother in America would have did that? Not now one of us. We'd have been trying to knock on doors and stuff, calling her name all through there. April Thomas rode up in a car and that was the car that April Thomas went and drove with Sean to go get them babies from that day. Y'all see what I'm saying? April Thomas was not a bit more worried about that little girl being kidnapped than the 123, y'all. You know why? Because that little girl was missing then. The plot started at night. That's why her own cousin said that she feel like Patrick was framed. Your own cousin said that. See, when I go in the spirit of all of this stuff, y'all, because like I said, I done been out this flesh. I had to tell Cupcake's story. Yes, ma'am. I had an assignment. I'm a messenger like Noah was. Yes, ma'am. And good thing we got platforms now where we can be messengers. Because I had a hater that's been in my room. She was my girl. She was one of my queens. Big Mama the Queens. Yes, ma'am. April hate that. Yeah. And she was one of my thorns in my daggone garden. But God pulled her out right in our eyes. Look how God work. He gonna make people reveal. He gonna reveal things. People gonna start getting divorces. Watch what happen. Whatever ain't supposed to be ain't gonna be. Watch it. Watch it. I'm saying it again. Folks is going to start breaking up because those marriages and things are not equally yoked. Relationships are not equally yoked, and God will break them. You are unequally yoked with a man that would lay with you and not even think about your soul going to burn eternally with this man being a whoremonger, sleeping out here with him, being a jump off. He don't even think enough to put a ring on your finger. Some of you women. And then you say, oh, well, God knows my heart. Y'all know what? God know my heart so much. I got in a marriage. People might hate me. But I didn't get in a marriage. I'm going to fight through this motherfucking marriage. Because I refuse to sit before my God and tell God I'm going to be married and get out in 2 years. No, ma'am. I refuse. God going to help this. Because I'm going to bring God in my marriage. See, God ain't in my marriage. He ain't in my marriage with my husband. See what I say by unequally yoked. So now I got to start bringing God in the spirit of my husband. All this drinking and stuff that he doing, Lord, I'm going to have to pray over my marriage because people going to get mad. But honey, I don't want to burn in the lake of fire. I don't. It's true. There is a lake of fire. And it's with the devil. And I don't want to do that. I made a vow before my God. That's when my vow stood before God. And I can't slap him in the face. I refuse to. But like I said, the only way me and my husband gonna be able to work out is if we not living together. We can't do it. He's got to have his own space, and I got to have my own space. But I'm not about to gonna slap my God in my face. We get along so good, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. When my husband is not drinking and letting Lucifer take a hold of him. So right now we're not equally yoked. And right now we are living apart. And I'm good with that. You hear me? Because I'm fighting a spiritual warfare within myself about a marriage that I gave to God. So I refuse to let any devil say, oh, he treats you bad, blah, blah, blah. He's messing with women. I'm going to God about him. I'm going to God. And Antonio know when I go to God, it's deep. Y'all know what Antonio told me? Babe, please don't pray to God. Because you know when you and God talk, stuff happen. My husband told me I'm the one that started the COVID. He did. He said, baby, you know what? When you prayed for something to happen to the world, that's when COVID happened. I told God to clean it up. Clean it up. You got to take these demons out of here. And look how many people left out of here, and I didn't know that he was going to cleaned it up, didn't he? A whole lot of people left out of here through COVID. And he said, babe, you didn't daggone just do it for city. You did it from nation to nation, from each corner of the earth. You prayed to God to bring a plague over the earth. And God brought that plague over the earth. So my husband said, please don't pray to God about me, baby. That's going to get me in trouble. Because he made me mad one day. I prayed Tonio out of my life when he went to Arkansas. Let me tell y'all that story. Why everybody talking? He was getting on my nerves with the drinking. And I go to God and, God, please, I want out of this, Lord. I don't want no drunk. Just kept going to God talking about not wanting to be with a drunk. And he took him out of here. And while Todio was out of here, me and God had communication. He said, you prayed him out of here. Now you're crying about him because you want him back. You love him, Carla. So you got to pray over him. Not pray him away from you, but pray over your husband. This is what he told me. When you get him, he wasn't my husband in y'all. When you get this man back, because he gave me, this is the conversation between him and me about Tonio going to Arkansas with the lady. When I give him you back, because I know you love him. You got to pray over your husband and pray for him to get better. You got to pray life into him because Lucifer has him dead in the flesh. He does. He does. And I ain't going to let Lucifer win because he's trying to take my marriage and slap God in the face. Ha ha. I did it. And I refuse to let Lucifer win over my life again. He did it already. Whoa. Cause he mad at me because I took that Ouija board back. Cause he wanted me to daggone bring those spirits out in his daggone house of this little girl. People talk about I'm evil and I'm not. I'm not an evil person. I just wanted the world to see the cupcake exist in the spirit realm. And I wanted her to touch that board and I wanted her to take that thing around that Ouija board. That's the only reason why I went to get that Ouija board. But God touched me for that too. And I was convicted. I was convicted by everybody that said, Big Mama, you know you a child of God. Don't open that realm. But I've been in that realm, both realms. When I died out of this flesh show, I wanted to daggone and let the world know the cupcake still existed in the spirit and nobody was going to make me believe that she wasn't. I wasn't going to touch it. I just was going to open the board and place the white thing on there and ask questions for Cupcake to touch it and bring out what happened to her. That's why I bought that Ouija board, y'all. Because you can't make people believe in spirit. You can't. But I do. I believe in spirit. I believe in your spirit. I believe in your sister's spirit. I believe in Dominic's spirit. I believe in all these spirits. We're just a spirit, guys, under flesh. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of my spirit right now, cause see, I get deep, y'all. You feel me? I ain't got shit to hide. I used to be a crackhead. Okay, I lived for Lucifer. Okay, I lived for Lucifer. I lost my children. Lucifer wanted me to give up my life. He wanted me to delete myself. That's what he kept saying. Your babies is gone. Go ahead. You have nothing to live for. No more. Delete yourself. That's what Lucifer was telling me. But I got a spirit that knew the Lord didn't want that lifestyle committed suicide. So I live with the pain of my babies not being in my life. For the whole time that they daggone was babies, man. Up until they was teenagers to 18. 18 years of my life I lost with my babies. 18. Because of some Luciferian ass work. Luciferian people that work for DHR. Luciferian daggone family members that didn't know nothing about God and the love of a mother's or a mother's love. But Lucifer got me in trouble. Yes, ma'am. Let me tell about the story of Lucifer. He got me in trouble. He made me start passing bad checks. He made that, you know what I'm saying, do something that winded up on Columbus's Most Wanted. Lucifer was laughing at me because I was doing everything that he wanted me to do. And he was laughing at God because, I won her over. You thought you had this one. Yes, ma'am. And that's how he was slapping God in the face about my life. My life. I got her kids. Her family done took them in there. She's not getting them back, because my family wanted money. And me fighting wasn't helping because I had Lucifer on my family. Okay. You're not going to get them back. But I got God on this side. I said, don't you worry about what Lucifer got going on. Because he ain't going to win. No matter what he think. Them kids going to grow up and they going to be 18 and they going to walk away from those people. Stop your tears, God said. They're coming back. But I missed all of the youth. All my babies. The baby of them. I missed all of that. Some of them first steps. My babies that I had, that I did care for, the older ones, they know they mama. They bonded with their mama. But my babies, my last babies, Lucifer, he made sure that he got them all. You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to know my story? This is my story. And another bitch can't tell you Big Mama story. They can't tell my story. See, Lucifer wants your life. He come to kill, steal, and destroy. And he came to destroy my life, man. I chose God. I chose Jesus. And I chose the Holy Spirit. And God gave me back my life. And God gave me back my kids. Because I didn't choose God. And I didn't believe God was going to do it no matter what Lucifer's life, no matter what Lucifer had in store for Carla, Yvette, Jacob, Austin, my birth name. No matter what Lucifer had thought that he was going to do, he couldn't do it. So here he goes trying to work through. He got my kids. He took my mom out of my life way before I was even. Let's say Lucifer took my daddy out of my life before I was born. Then I didn't have a mother. She gave us away. We was adopted. You want to know, no, Big Mama story. Okay. So Lucifer been busy in Big Mama's life all my life. He took my daddy. I never met him. Never seen my daddy in life. Took my daddy in a car accident. Then he took my mom, away from us. My mom gave us up for adoption. Just left us out of our life. She gave us to my auntie. Generational curses, boy, they really exist, guys. And Lucifer's real, okay? Lucifer real, guys. Don't think he ain't. Some of y'all say, ain't no Lucifer. Oh, yes, he is. That's why you do bad stuff. That's why that mama was able to put a daggone kidnapping on her baby daddy. Lucifer made her do it. Just tell the truth. Shame the devil. April Thomas, you can say what you want, but you're going to be, before this over with, because I know God, I know the Holy Spirit, and I know Jesus. And I done been out of this flesh. I died. I bled out, April. I had to have a blood transfusion, girl. When I woke up from them people cutting meat, okay, I wasn't even in that flesh, honey. No, ma'am. I seen them people. I thought there was aliens working on my body. I swear I did. All I know, I was in a hospital. All I know, the aliens told me to count to 10. And the next thing I know, I was out of count. I wasn't in that body, baby. Some spirit came and got me and dropped me in hell from the hospital. Oh, baby. To walk through hell was hot, stanky. Oh, there was the worst smell in hell. The worst smells you can smell on this earth is what is in hell, honey. Burning flesh, because it still smell like flesh is on you. But it's the soul of you that'll never die. Baby, can you imagine your soul never die and you burning in a lake of daggone lava? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Get your souls right. Get your soul right. April Thomas, you need to get your soul right. And you know what? Your pastor told you need to come to grits and tell the truth about what happened. April Thomas, you know what you might not want to tell what happened. I know what happened to that little girl. And that's what's so bad, that I've been out of this body and know the spirit realm, lady. The spirit realm. I went to hell, lady. And I said, when the devil, that thing was coming towards me, I know Jesus on earth. And honey, when that thing come walking towards me with all the chains sounding, because honey, he wear chains. The devil wear chains, not Lucifer. The devil, okay? He wear chains. And when he walk, he go boom. When he walk. And honey, my spirit was scared. And guess what I said? I said, Jesus, when I seen it coming. And honey, I teleported out of hell so fast, honey, I don't know what else happened next. Because I was in a realm of life. I mean, and it was life all around me. It was so cluttered. It was arm, no arm, spirit where I was. Just like the spirit that came and got me from the hospital. He took me to the life garden. We wasn't in no heaven. I ain't seen no streets paved of gold. I ain't seen no houses pretty. Because God didn't promise that where the life garden is. No, ma'am. We all waiting to get new bodies. Yes, ma'am. To be able to live on earth again without kidnappers and murderers and deleters and people that want to hurt you. Yes, ma'am. God got us all protected in a realm. And see, Cupcake can teleport where she want to, girl. Matter you know it or not, because she's got an assignment. And an assignment is here. Her name is Big Mama. I have an assignment for Cupcake. And she's teleporting all over here. And she helps me to tell her story. And I ain't finished telling her story, April Thomas. And that's why you mad at me. Lady. Because I done been out of this flesh and in the realm where your baby is. She can come wherever she want to now, lady. Because she in the spirit. She can teleport where she want to, lady. And I say teleport because we ain't flying. We just appear there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, I'm in the spirit not just with Cupcake. I'm in the spirit when I get done with Cupcake, Ramondis, Tony Bass. I would have been in the spirit with daggone Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown telling their story on how April Thomas framed these two people, her little cousin. Because they already had the kidnapping already in plan. And if the FBI come by, the kids is to tell this story. Yes, ma'am. Y'all coach them kids, April Thomas. Your kids gonna grow up, April. Them babies gonna grow up, April. Why you thinking this case took so long? They letting age get on these kids so they can be able to put these kids on the stand. You can't, once the spirit has seen something, they can't unsee it. You hear me? Yeah, man. Once your eyes, which you don't have, okay, it's your brain that is teleporting all of your daggone mechanism through your system of a soul. Your soul is what's keeping you alive. And some organs through a body. Okay? But without this body and organs, you are a being that goes back to the Lord. Or if you not and don't belong to God, you belong to the devil, then your soul will go to the devil. This is why you better choose wisely how you live on this earth, how you treat people here, because your soul is what God is going to judge, not a flesh, not a body. That's why it's left here on earth. How you doing? Y'all, I had to come in here because there's somebody that always try to tell your story of your life story. Try to tell you a demon, but I don't think God chose me to be a demon because I wouldn't be sitting here talking about a God if I worked for Lucifer. I would be doing Lucifer's work, like not dealing with this spirit of this little girl and doing the devil's work so I wouldn't be able to hear God's voice telling me what I need to do next about the spirit. Because see, the people don't believe in spirit. Only thing they believe in is flesh. When you're dead, you're dead. And it don't go like that, baby. No, ma'am, it don't go like that. But this here spirit, this is the kind of spirits that Big Mama don't entertain. These wicked spirits. Look at this energy, y'all. And watch how your spirit feels with this energy. And I'm going to ask y'all a question. After I come off of this energy, how do your energy feel after you hear this? Now watch it now.
You leave the baby out there, y'all can argue how y'all want. That ain't my motherfucking baby. Well, hey. Fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck. In due time, God. Well, fuck, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Meet me at Norwood Bounce right now.
How does that make y'all's energy feel? Just that little bit right there. Did that not disrupt your energy? Is that not dark energy or not? When people are arguing, babies, that's dark energy. This Luciferian energy. This ain't, and God ain't nowhere in this room. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because peaceful rooms are quiet and they listening. Because then a word from somebody might be a word through your spirit that you needed to hear about God and how he saves you. How you was on drugs and that the Lucifer tried to daggone take your life, kill, steal, and destroy you. But God saved you, and now you know God. That's Big Mama today, okay? I ain't never tried to act like I was some perfect person. I know that God wants my soul, and I want my soul to want God just as much as God wants me. Yes, ma'am. But this is darkness right here, and this is why April Thomas's life is the way it is. And darkness is going to fall more on her life than she ever know once this case come out. And them investigators start really going down and realizing, oh, the Big Mama is something deep, baby. Yes, ma'am. About that spirit life. Yes, ma'am. That little girl ain't dead. She wants you to daggone think she dead. When I close my eyes, oh baby, I see her just as big as day. Yes, ma'am. Because she lives within me, in my spirit, in my soul, in my daggone being. I know that little girl. Hello.
Get off of here, April. Just stay blocked, bro. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about that to say that block. I just said what I said tonight, them. That whole said she wanted to say that whole bitch looking to get into it with somebody. Bitch, you must don't know nothing about me. But let me unblock you. Cause you mad. You so mad. Yeah, weird. Nobody mad up on them. You know you ain't said that nobody folks on that whole shit. I'm gonna fuck damn low. Man, what's your Facebook? I don't do you look better than me? You still ugly as fuck, girl. You'll never be ugly. You look ugly. You cute, huh? Alright, you say that you cute, baby. So you don't look like a man. So you don't say, oh God, when I first seen you, I thought you was a dyke, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh God, I thought you was a looking at folks to worry about your motherfucking church. See, that's what's wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with stupid, bitch. My little boy,
Now, did y'all hear somebody say, you need to stop worrying about me and worry about your children? That's the main key. At 8 o'clock in the morning, a mother should not be up arguing on Facebook or nothing. Clubhouse, nothing. Shouldn't you be in the kitchen making breakfast for your son or your children? Maybe they can get up and fix it, but shouldn't you be around the house maybe cleaning up? It's something with some this the energy y'all woke up to at 8 o'clock this morning, which is very much disturbing. That April Thomas would allow someone to get under her skin at 8 o'clock in the morning. This 8 o'clock in the morning, y'all out here arguing and fussing about people saying your baby's name or even mentioning your child. And I don't understand, why is it so hard for you to hear her name? It's hard for April to hear her child's name, and that disturbs me. It's hard for me to understand that April wants the world to forget about Cupcake and not mention her name. Even if you not mentioning April's daughter's name in anything bad, April don't want you to talk about this little girl at all. That is disturbing to me. Look at the energy off this room, y'all. Look at the energy. That's Luciferian energy. God ain't nowhere in that room. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's why I say the energy, the dark energy, and light energy. Light energy is this. Look how peaceful this room is. Ain't nobody in here uproaring and going off and going crazy, being negative in the comments. I don't think so because I ain't read none, but I'm just saying, y'all, this is a peaceful room. When you can go in some of these rooms and they so dark and they arguing and talking and yelling at each other and yelling about somebody. Big Mom not yelling about nobody, baby. We in here just as peaceful and we talk. We talk about situations and this type of situation that Big Mama talk about. I can react to this type of stuff. April, your energy has always been off for a mother that lost a beautiful little girl like you lost her in the flesh. You see, no mother that I know is out here in a dark room. No, ma'am, because I be too busy trying to figure out what they gonna do in this murder case about my daughter. And who did this to her. But your energy is never daggone worried about Cupcake. She gone to you, April. She gone to you, and you want the world to forget about this little girl. And see, that's what's daggone disturbs me about you, April. Is that you want the world to forget about her. Don't mention this little girl name. Don't do the me leave my baby name out your mouth. Baby, she a whole baby that is in the spirit, baby. She in the spirit. She ain't dead. But you want the world to forget her. Don't mention her name. Don't do nothing. We supposed to daggone just seen and know, and this supposed to keep this in our spirit. We all got this in our spirit, girl. April Thomas. Your little girl lives within us. Rather you feel it, know it, or whatever you feel it. We all got this little girl in our spirit. And as long as we are alive, Cupcake gonna be alive, girl. Rather you like it or not, April. And that was what disturbed me about you because you don't want to mention your little girl's name. And that's why it looked like you had something to do with this. And it makes it look like that you dad gonna know exactly what happened to her. And neither you was there when whatever happened to this little girl happened to her. The little girl had marks and stuff on her. But your police officers told us she was asphyxiated with they lying asses. So see, April, you and Danny Carr allegedly, y'all going down for corruption. Cause they looking that when the FBI pop down on off in this case, because baby, you got to go to the Supreme Judge about to daggone judge you now. The Supreme Judge is God. Okay. Because once it go through whatever it go through in Birmingham, then it's gonna go through a Supreme Judge because it's going to an appeal, which means someone is going to fight for this man and woman. And April Thomas, when an appeal is on a case, baby, they really go to getting intense and digging. And we do know that someone went over there. And you know what, April Thomas, you are a arsonist. Let's put you out there, and that's not allegedly. Baby daddy said you burnt up the car. So how can we not believe that you might have went over there to try to burn down them apartments to get rid of some evidence? You hear me? Where Patrick and them lived. Because I'm sure y'all made a mistake after them people got arrested. We all know in the world that they didn't, if they did close them people's apartment up, somebody went in there and broke in. And that's when the DNA was planted on that shit. And the fuck part is that if these people had that baby all in their house, it would have been more than some spots on the bed. And we already know they daggone. And they did, the people that did this, that set this shit up, y'all, they put it on the bed and come to realize that the toxicology and the daggone autopsy read that April's little girl was never tampered with at all. So now lie about that. The fuck out of here. You going down. Because whatever you and Sean did, or whoever y'all gave that baby to, and I don't think, as I keep going and being in the spirit, I believe you the one that daggone mighty daggone. I'm going to say this out my own mouth. And I don't even think Vito had no daggone what you call it to do that. Your ass cried. Your ass was tired of the baby. You the one did this shit. And I'm going to put it out there. And that's how I feel. Because baby daddy said, if I put it in my spirit, the way that baby daddy said that Cupcake is okay. He was so sincere. And when I looked at that, I said right then and there, that man didn't do that. I don't care how many blunts he was smoking. He should have had 20 damn thousand bumps going through this situation that he was going through. And y'all had a nerve. Y'all see him on the live going, he ain't even out here searching. But the family was already over there in Patrick and them's daggone parking lot. Y'all, what was they family doing out there in Woodside? Searching for a little girl. Listen now, we got Big Mama about making some sense of this shit. Why was April Thomas's family out there looking for a little girl kidnapped with gloves on and fucking trash bags, y'all? In Woodside. Because the cousin hollering, we out here in Woodside searching. What was you searching for? With bags and gloves on. Because y'all knew something. Y'all knew something. That family knew something. They knew they was going to find the little girl already gone. See, and then when Patrick was arrested, that fucked them up. Because now they got somebody. Because April had already daggone been, that little cousin came off with the little lie she told. Yes, ma'am, I'll let y'all hear that too. Because the little cousin bought Patrick and them from the school over the Woodside or over the Tom Brown, whichever one. All I can hear in my spirit is that girl hollering, we out here in Woodside searching. Y'all see he ain't out here. Y'all with old country asses. Okay, let's go back in here though. But I'm shedding light on this stuff, y'all. And they don't like it. The devil don't like it. And I don't care about Lucifer. Be mad, Lucifer, because you gonna get slapped in the face by my God. You think you got it all in the bag, Lucifer, but you don't.
Late, bro. No, what's good? What's really good? Let me get hit the bottom right now. Let's hit the bottom right now. What's live? Fuck clubhouse. Let's go hit the bottom right now. Fuck the bullshit, because I ain't finna argue. No more. Fuck that. Let's hit the bottom right now. Oh, look, let me get my keys. Let me get my keys up here. I gotta go. I'm ready to drive. Oh, look, I'm tired of y'all dumb assholes. All we want to bring this fucking baby up. Y'all all need to die.
Who says that? This conversation right here should get Sean put in jail, April put in jail. I always want to bring this. Did y'all hear that? I don't even want to say it. The baby's not dead, Sean. Y'all dead. With y'all dead ass flesh. Lucifer got y'all in here doing this. And then for Sean to say, always bring this damn baby up. Wow. I wouldn't. Ooh, girl, my.
Hit the bottom right now. Let's hit the bottom right now. What's live? Fuck clubhouse. Let's go hit the bottom right now. Fuck the bullshit, because I ain't finna argue. No more. Fuck that. Let's hit the bottom right now. Oh, look, let me get my keys. Let me get my keys up here. I gotta go. I'm ready to drive. Oh, look, I'm tired of y'all dumb assholes. All we want to bring this fucking baby up. Y'all all need to die.
Why she say like that? That hurt my soul. They want us to forget this baby. Don't talk about her. This fucking baby. Damn. Did you envy your little cousin? Cause damn, I ain't never heard nobody say nothing like that. Have y'all? Come on now. Talk to me in here, daggone. Y'all don't get these comments just sitting here. Y'all need to be talking because y'all hear this shit. How y'all feel about this shit? How do y'all feel about the cousin saying this fucking baby? The FBI needed to mean, hey, I'll question the cousin now for sure. Cause I don't like that, Sean.
No, look, I'm tired of y'all dumb assholes. All we want to bring this fucking baby up. Y'all all need to die. At this motherfucking point. All y'all hoes need to die. That means like y'all can pick on anybody right now. You hoes are the ones need to die. Y'all the ones need to die. It's just simple as.
They want people to die talking about her. Cause I don't know what's going on, what they said about Cupcake or whatever. I don't know if it was negative or positive. I don't know, because you can't really hear blah, blah, blah. But the thing of the matter is, they're arguing because Cupcake's name is being brought up in something. And they don't want her name being brought up in nothing. Not even if you speaking good on the little baby. Leave my baby name out y'all mouth. Oh no, ma'am. She's in our spirit. And she gonna continue to stay there and live there. Girl.
Motherfucking dad when you was on that bitch, you shouldn't have woke up, bitch. Okay.
They want folks dead to talk about Cupcake.
And then she do that gonna be ugly like hell. I don't give a fuck about that. Don't talk it back on my ass. Look at that. Bitch, you better shut the fuck up. That's weird. No, having ass, bitch.
Shine always taking up for April, and in my spirit, I feel like somebody gonna do something to Shine because she does try to jump in April's fights and things of this nature. I see somebody. I'm sorry to say, but read that on the spirit. I feel somebody gonna take Shine out of here because she's trying to take up for April all the time. That's how Shine is gonna lose her flesh, trying to defend her cousin. That's just how I feel it. That's why I got in my spirit just now, y'all. That's how she gonna lose her flesh trying to defend April in the future. You know what I'm saying?
You bitch, boy, I ass bitch. You always trying to talk about somebody, you bad bitch. Fuck your feeling ass girl. A bitch can rush shit on her.
April thinks she finer than wine. Do April not know that she's big? And Shauna's got a great big head. The little old body with the big old head. She look like a daggone one of them thing weeble dog, them things you put in the window and they be shaking their head when you driving and shit. That what Sean look like, one of them, cause she got a great big old head, and when she wear them daggone finger waves, she really look like one of them daggone weeble dogs and shit, weeble head dog. And see, it's sad that Sean would put herself in a position to come in here to argue with anybody that's arguing with April, because this has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? This has all to do with April and this other person that April was arguing with. And this is why I feel like Sean is gonna. She loves April that much that she'll do anything for April. She'll lose her life not even thinking or even, you know what I'm saying, but she'll lose her life trying to defend April. She will. And the fact that her and Sean is going to lose their lives going to jail because she trying to defend April through this lie. Sean going down too, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Because one thing we do know is if April lying, Sean lied. And they all know what happened to the little girl, and they going down for it. That's what I got in the spirit too. That Sean, when April go to jail, Sean going with her. And instead of them out here being in this goddamn going clubhouse trying to shut people up about Cupcake, because it makes them look suspicious. Why do y'all want people to forget this little girl? I mean, it came out in the limelight. Obviously, y'all wanted it to go mainstream. That's the reason why. You know, and it's funny that you guys didn't call this kidnapping in for 3 hours because y'all was planning this kidnapping and y'all was trying to get y'all stories together, what y'all was going to do. I believe in my spirit, and I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, that April did this to her own child. Because Vito wouldn't have never did nothing like this to a child. He gave her back. If he did have anything to do with this at first, he gave her back to April. Because April, you did say you got sick. You threw up. And why would you throw up and get sick if it's just your baby? I mean, anxiety more would have kicked in than throwing up. Because you threw up on something that you seen. You couldn't eat because you done something that took your appetite. Because at this point, when your baby is kidnapped, the only thing you doing is praying for the best outcome. But April, you was missing for 3 whole days. People were searching for your baby and you were not there. And that is where the FBI need to daggone really be concerned. That April Thomas was nowhere near the search. April Thomas was nowhere looking where everybody else was looking, which means April Thomas had to have had her own baby. This baby hadn't got kidnapped when April Thomas said that baby got kidnapped in the daytime. That was the fake premeditated kidnapping. The real kidnapping came at night. Okay? It was nighttime. When the little boy was talking about whoever took the little girl didn't have the children in the car. All that stuff. Y'all, they said April, when she finally did come up, April was talking about t-shirts that the search and rescue had on. Okay? She was talking about the colors of a t-shirt, arguing at them people that her baby don't wear no purple. That wasn't her favorite color. And that what these people came out to help you or help search for your child. And you worried about a color of t-shirts? Yes, ma'am.
So if you feel like she ugly, feel how you feel, baby. But get the fucking baby about this shit. Nobody talking about how shot King not your motherfucking head up in the gas to go away, bitch. Nobody laugh at you about that shit, bitch. When you was out here going to war by the nigga, you going to work. Y'all always know I don't want them to do this shit, but y'all today, when that girl, a bitch got you got bitch when she talking about a baby, fam. That's the shit people be talking about. Y'all pick and choose, bro. Mute that bitch when it comes to a baby. Talk about that for all fucking days. When it comes to a child, hear that shit, bro. I don't deal with people keep talking about these children. That shit beautiful as fuck. Stop attention seeking, bro. Y'all don't know I'm trying to do some motherfucking hell and just listen to Clubhouse. And this the shit I got to do. Bitch.
She said she came in here to listen to Clubhouse, and it's the shit she got to deal with. You shouldn't even be in there.
That shit won't even probably go there. That shit ain't supposed to go like that. All that I said, and I was trying to I said, look, y'all just drop her when I want to get in. That's all I said. Yeah, but see, listen though, bro. You know you could have just hit me up on that though. April. You know I fuck. Yeah, this shit could have been a war. That whole time you like, I just said. When I'm down my side, you want to do that. It ain't about picking no choosing nothing, because you know for a fact I fuck with you. If you came to me and said, but y'all know I don't be on no bullshit on here like that. You know that. That hoe just doing that shit. I don't be dropping nobody. I never do that shit. Y'all wrong as fuck. Y'all got to deal with Jesus. I never know Clubhouse. Listen, y'all. How you been on Clubhouse? And you get the block of somebody. Make another room. Y'all know how this shit go. I'm just saying though. I ain't know. Oh, well, it could have been because she slapped her grandma. I don't care. If she came to me and said this girl got her block, oh God, I would have got her in the room. We wouldn't even been going through this. And we wouldn't even had no conversation. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, we always get y'all. But folks that's in the comments talking like, oh, y'all. No, I didn't know what.
It's these messy ass, fat sounding ass, daggone Biggie Small built bitch niggas that be in here keeping up all this mess too. Rest in peace, Big. But it be them kind of dudes, just big old sloppy, messy. This dude right here sound like he fat, black, and rear back. You know what I'm saying? And he in here with these women. Why ain't you at work, dude? Most men at work. Did he hear it? It's 8 o'clock. He should be getting ready for work, but he in here with these messy ass females. I can't take it. He must be one of them daggone Fruit of the Loom, fruity in the booty, tootie, fruity Rudy. Cause I ain't about being in no group with no whole bunch of daggone women keeping up shit. Big old fat sloppy sounding ass, sound like he eat black licorice.
The only thing that really got the only thing about it, once you start muting folks in this bitch, they ain't gonna do nothing. Go make another room. That's all that I have to say, baby. Then when they gonna make their own room and say what they want to say, y'all gonna bring y'all in. Why don't know them? I don't know what they know April is, bro. You got your own fucking followers, man. Your own jump, make your own fucking room. Ain't then nobody else can be talking about you. You can't talk about
Why would you even try to convince April to make a room in Clubhouse? What you gonna go in there to talk about? Cause what you should be doing is talking about that goddamn on case and freeing Patrick Stallworth from your dirty shit that you pulled on this man and this woman by using your little cousin. Okay, so
That's why I work my 2 jobs for. Like I praise a fuck nigga that don't do shit.
she mad at Dominic. Keeps.
And I'm mad at that shit. A fuck nigga that y'all been picking on me every single fuck y'all had. They took my motherfucking child. I work hard for my children. And I don't give a fuck any nigga that ever fuck me before he gonna say a bitch can't come like a nigga can't come like I put in on this call last night, baby. I don't a nigga can't even come back. Hold on, April. Let me say this, hold on, April. In no room y'all be in, I ain't you nobody. Cause yeah, what y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all wanna do. Y'all grown as fuck. I ain't y'all mom and dad. This ain't no fucking daycare. I ain't get mad about nobody getting mad. I ain't talking about you. Folks in the comments talking about why y'all ain't music.
Listen his ass. Okay, that's all of that, but this is what I want y'all to hear. Okay, let me go in here. It's just sick that you gotta listen to this rigmarole and all of this mess. Wait a minute, y'all. Gotta do a text real quick. Okay. Then in the inbox, y'all. Hold on. She said there ain't no way. Let me see. It. Okay. Okay, let me go over here, y'all. Okay, just a moment. Hopefully it's in this one. Cause girl. Yes, ma'am, this is it. I just want y'all to hear this. Okay. Maybe this ain't it. But this is anything that I'm about to play, you guys, is all pertaining to either April or a situation where she done been in Clubhouse or Sean done sent her daughter to daggone defend her, and at the same time she sent the daughter to try to defend herself. Oh baby. So first let me go to this down here first, can we? Okay. This is in Clubhouse, and this is a girl that they mad. They be mad because Big Mama be getting this stuff because they don't want me to know nothing that's going on in Clubhouse. But like I said, God work with many ways, and He'll use people to bring stuff to you. I ain't asking nobody to bring nothing. But listen at this, y'all. I want y'all to hear this. I don't want to dag on y'all. Probably some of y'all have. I got new people that follow and that have subscribed. Maybe y'all didn't hear this. But for the ones that haven't heard this, the little girl, this is where April was. It was said in Clubhouse. I want y'all to hear this. This is what for the world to know that April set up on under oath and told the judge this. She lied. Okay.
Okay, so all I'm saying.
Wait a minute. This ain't it. That ain't it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta go back up because I think this is it.
Fuck y'all didn't talk about folks mess. I don't give a fuck, bitch, that you say I'm messing up. Bitch, ain't no. If that bitch son up to engaging in folks' misery and shit. Listen when folks talk about folks, dog folks out here, y'all sit around and talk about folks' misery, bitch. Cause y'all messy, hoe. That's because you don't come up there like that mean you ain't messy, bitch. You messy. You messy, not that messy. Afro dead, beat ass, messy, bitch. You man, hoe, bitch. God do folks to people for a reason, hoe. And he had to show you, April, bitch. Stop around here sucking dick, bitch. And go take care of your children, hoe. Stop around here running up behind scissors, hoe. And worry about where your kids at, bitch. Put your kids in before these niggas, hoe. That's what he had to do your dumb ass, bitch. I bet you doing it now. I bet you pay more interest in that little boy than you did before, bitch. Cause you need a eye opener, bitch. And whoever around you that make you feel like you okay for the leaving that baby outside of you didn't know if Sean was watching the baby, if you left the baby good hands away, you didn't know where that baby was, bitch. You was out here running up behind a nigga and you told me that, bitch. Cause I asked you. I said, April, I'm still confused because everybody said that you was at the football game, April. Where you was? Oh, say yeah, they did say that. But I was really with, I ain't gonna say his name, I was really with Whoop de Whoop. What the fuck you with a nigga for, bitch? Where your child was, hoe? No, man. You raggedy pussy bitch around here running up behind a nigga, bitch. You can't even go worry about what your kids at. You don't know if they ate birthday party. You don't know what they at.
Woo, that was a lot, boy. That was a lot. Okay, now here we go, y'all. Now, this the little cousin. This the one that brought Patrick into this. Because I was doing a live, and she felt like it was none of my business. You didn't even know Cupcake. But this little girl was at the movies. But she about to tell y'all how Patrick got bought in this. Listen carefully.
Okay, so all I'm gonna say is, for one, you can't get me investigated because I was at the movies at the time that it happened, and I ended up walking to Roses with a group of friends. First of all, and I'm pretty sure
this right here gonna get April and them caught up. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that I got, all I gotta do when the FBI come to start talking to Big Mama, cause I'm ready. Come on, FBI, I'm ready, cause I got all the stuff you need with they lying asses. I got it all.
There'll be a camera footage of me there.
And Sean, you was stupid to send your little girl in my inbox with this bullshit.
If their camera footage goes that far back. And I also called my mother them to come pick us up from the movies because they were out riding. They informed me that Cupcake was missing. Now, mind you, earlier that day.
Now here she go. Nobody know Cupcake missing. When the plot come, when the little girl come in here tell her story. Now, mind you, earlier that day, okay? Now, mind y'all, earlier that day, it's daytime now, okay? She's saying it. And I'm going to react to this because the little girl is clearly saying earlier that day.
The people that I went to the movies with, they were on the way around to my house to go to the movies, right? Okay, boom. They come around the corner screaming. And I'm like, what's...
Well, now, why they coming around the corner screaming? This earlier today, they done been to practice and all of this shit at the school. So why they coming? And this little girl took this story of her friends talk about this now. And then y'all got to hear what she said. That man don't want y'all. That man ain't trying to get y'all. She took this story. Listen.
What's wrong with y'all? They like, this man was trying to get us, such trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hay.
Now, mind y'all, cheerleader practice. These two little girls, cheerleader practice. This ain't even no little girls that's the age of Cupcake. These age school kids that these little girls saying that Patrick and them was trying to give out candy at the school. Now, listen.
These K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick, to be.
Now, y'all, how does this go? From that little bit that y'all done heard, does it not seem, because she done daggone wrote me and told me as well as she done came in my inbox, that she the one that led the police to Patrick? This little girl bought Patrick Starworth and Derek Brown, apparently, allegedly, from the school to this whole incident at Tom Brown. These little girls come. Why would they be running this round? If they coming, they should have been running around to y'all earlier that day to tell y'all that a man was trying to get them. Now listen, I'm going back to it.
They come around the corner screaming. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They like, this man was trying to get us, such trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hay.
At the school. At the school now. Y'all heard her say at the school. Now she brings this man, because now she figure it was a man at the school giving out candy, was supposed to be allegedly Patrick Stallworth from this girl. Now y'all, how can she put Patrick Stallworth in this shit or this story if you don't even know what Patrick looked like? Because these little girls came to tell you this. Now listen now, let me go back where y'all can hear it.
They come around and come screaming. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They like, this man was trying to get us, such, trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleading practice from Hayes, K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick, to be specific.
How she know it's Patrick? How does she know? See, they get ready to get caught up. Rather they know it or not, rather they don't think they are. This right here can get them caught up. Because why did this little girl, you done made up in your mind that Patrick is the one that was coming to get that was after these little girls. You ain't even see this man, but you claim it's Patrick. Because you done took this story from these little girls, your little friends that are school age little girls, okay? Y'all gotta daggone pay attention to this, y'all. And bought this daggone man from there. You gotta mind you know what I'm saying? It was Patrick. How would you know? You ain't never seen this man's face. But she took that story of that little girl and her friend saying a man was giving out candy and realized Patrick might have been the one that took Cupcake. Listen at the story now. I ain't got to make this up. That's why I said Sean was crazy. Send her little girl to my page, y'all. Because this is enough evidence to say that the family know exactly what happened to Cupcake McKinney.
Talking about Patrick, who was bribing my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin with candy. And I heard that he was doing that to multiple children out there throughout the whole day. Now, who do you know normal?
Now, y'all, why would Patrick be from the school? Now he at the school. These little girls done came from the school. This is later on during the day. This little cousin about Patrick, that story about Patrick giving out candy at the school to Tom Brown and put it on Patrick taking Cupcake. Ain't that some shit? So how the hell this little cousin, your girlfriend and her friend, because the little girl must be gay because she said my girlfriend.
Earlier, which is Patrick, to be specific. I'm talking about Patrick, who was bribing my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin with candy. And I heard that he was doing that to multiple children out there.
Who's to say that man wasn't? They don't got, Patrick wasn't even out at that apartment, y'all. She's still talking about at the school. Who do you know would be out there bribing people with candy? Who's to say that Patrick was even bribing that? So this is when they got dang gonna find out that Patrick went and bought some candy. And he probably was just buying the candy for him, but they put all of this shit on Patrick. But this little girl I think this little girl took the story and told her April and them about Patrick and them giving out candy at this school. And that's how Patrick got drawn into this.
Throughout the whole day. Now, who do you know normal will be doing that for a whole day, from day to night? That is not normal for a...
So you mean to tell me this little girl see Patrick and they done bought him from the school now. They done placed him at the scene and now they done said that he's trying to bribe kids in the neighborhood. Okay? How? Why nobody older seen these people? Nobody's seen these people but these kids. Or that little girl and her friend and her girlfriend. And she also said something that really put a damper in it because she said, even if they didn't kidnap Cupcake, they still dangerous people. How? And why would you say, even if they didn't kidnap Cupcake? That's because Patrick and them didn't. This little girl lied on Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown and the police. The police framed Patrick by putting uh, evidence in his phone. That's why Patrick said he probably screenshotted it on accident. He didn't daggone have none of that. The police did that to that man. And if the FBI had got Patrick's phone, they could have seen exactly when the date was that daggone picture was placed in there. Oh yes, ma'am.
Person, especially a man and a woman, saying this for their children, to raise money for their children.
Now y'all see, she said especially a man. Uh, Mama must have said and the woman because you can't leave Derek Brown out. So she said and a woman. Okay. So Mama is coaching her on what to say on this recording to me. Because she says, even if they didn't kidnap Cupcake, which they did, Mom must have told her, you got to say what you did too. Because they did. Now listen.
What the children need? I know they have children, but they're not with them. So for one, that was a.
How she know they got kids? What? Because of what you heard on the news about the people? That y'all made up about these people? Yes, ma'am, they not monsters. They ain't do this. The monster is April Thomas. The person that had the child last. Because I'm convinced that the baby daddy didn't do it. And I'm convinced what baby daddy said. Cupcake okay. Cupcake okay. I knew I was going to get to the bottom of this. And it was sincere. Because he knew April had her. And April tried to sell her own baby back to the baby daddy to get some of that money. This was all about trying to get some money out of Dominic. Because y'all see, he's a bitter baby. He bitter. No, you're bitter, bitch. He's a bad dad. He don't do nothing for his son, baby. And you know what? You try to make him look bad by giving his son some shoes off his feet. What kid wouldn't want some shoes off their daddy's feet if they brand new? He just bought them, he gave them to him. If he wore them 2 or 3 times, if his son liked them, he gave them to him, he gave them to him. He had some shoes on his feet. So why you mad? You know what I'm saying? You got to give this man credit where credit is due. We done seen this man with his babies all in the car while you talking about he don't give a damn about his babies. We don't see you all hugged up with your baby in pictures. You was irritated with your little girl. You cried on the 11th. You needed a break from your little girl. You spoke kidnapping on your little girl. Everything that you spoke out your mouth came to a reality to you, April Thomas. You spoke kidnapping on your baby. You looked in the camera and told the world that a van was riding down beside you and that little baby and there wasn't nothing riding down beside that little girl or you. You're a liar, and God is going to reveal what happened to Camille, and you're hating everything about it. She is alive, and she is telling her story through me, whether you like it or not, April Thomas.
Why did they lie about it? But you act like you know everything, but you really don't. You don't know nothing about this situation.
And you don't either, little girl. You little smart mouth asshole. And I'm going to say that because you done daggone stepped out of line. You don't know who the hell you talking to, little girl. And I'm going to say that. You ain't got no business coming in here telling me what I know. Your ass don't know shit. You wasn't even there. You at the fucking movies. Now, I had to react to that.
You wasn't there when none of it happened. April was.
And neither was April, obviously. Because if April was there, then that baby would still be here, you little smart mouth ass little girl.
There. Like, it was people around where we live at that knows April was there. They had just left the football game. Dominique didn't even go to the football game. His own son's football game.
So, maybe he didn't want to be with... He don't want to be around April. That's what we see. He don't want nothing to do with April Thomas, okay? So, that's what I see in the spirit. When I go into the spirit about them talking about he ain't this and he ain't that about his kids. He don't want to be around no daggone booger with ass baby mama that always accusing him of something. And I don't much blame him. You know what I'm saying? If I want my son, drop him off. I'll pick him up somewhere. But I don't want to see you ever, bitch. And that's just probably how this baby daddy feel. I'm in the spirit with this man, whether he know it or not. That man loved the grounds that little girl walked on. And for you to get out here and tear down his character, you, Vito, Love Brittany, all of them people, God going to get each every one of y'all. God already got one of the little girls in the car with Brittany. for lying, talking about, yeah, he got it, baby. Yeah, he got it, baby. Look, God don't play. God don't play. A lot of y'all gonna lose your life for what y'all did to this baby. Okay? Family members, you're gonna lose. Because God ain't playing with y'all. He wants you to hurt like you hurt his soul about what y'all did to the baby. So it takes somebody close to you where you can mourn, know how to mourn. I bet you if you lose your mama, I bet you it'd be dry. Won't be no dry tears then, and we can really see how you really was and how you dad gonna react to mourning someone close to you. Cause you definitely didn't mourn this little girl, April Thomas. Not now time. You were celebrating Christmas, celebrating all the good stuff that you could have got out of this little girl's demise.
But you taking up for him, and you taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not.
Y'all hear that shit? The FBI need to know why this little girl said that. Rather they kidnapped her or not, which they did, watch her. Cause her mama
was there.
Cause her mama told her.
People around where we live at that knows April was there. They had just left the football game. Dominique didn't even go to the football game. His own.
Well, why did Dominic wind up beating April Thomas to the damn apartments if she was there? See, little girl, the thing is, we seen April Thomas when she pulled up with y'all from the movies. Ratting and raving, talking about you don't tell me what to do with my children and all that. It was daytime too. Or maybe that was the next day. Whatever day it was. April Thomas, your little cousin told y'all a lie and you ran with it. And that's when y'all called the kidnapping in. Yes, ma'am. After y'all got your story straight. Or thought you had it straight. Your little cousin she don't got nothing to say in this. And see, y'all pulled the girls in from the school to try to daggone bring this case even to a what you call, but God stopped the little girls in the track. Because them ain't the little girls Patrick Starworth pulled up on. The little girls get on the stand and can't even point that Patrick was the person that they was looking for. They say he looked different. This ain't the same person. He looked different. Why didn't let Patrick go there when them little girls said that? Because, see, April Thomas, your little cousin, bought Patrick Starworth and them in this. But let's go ahead on and let y'all see.
Fun football game, but you taking up for him, and you taking up for these crazy people, whether they kidnap Cupcake or not. Either way, they still are horrible people, dangerous people, and you taking up for them, you fighting for them, and whole time they really did this to Cupcake, and you saying you here for Cupcake, you this that for Cupcake, but if you were, you would know that they did this. It was DNA of my cousin in their house.
Now watch this.
Of a little baby in their house. So how wasn't it them? Even if they did kidnap her, why was there DNA of her in their house?
Why she keeps saying even if they didn't kidnap her? But y'all so sure. You see what I'm saying? Why is that? This needs to go to the FBI. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. This little girl lied on Patrick Starworth. Her and her little friends. They brought Patrick to this damn crime. And then you keep saying even if he didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm going hard for Patrick. Because I know Patrick was framed by these little girls and April's family.
We didn't know them before this happened. So you tell me that since you know everything, Miss Ma'am. No. Okay, for what I'm going to say is you're all the way out of town. So honestly, in my opinion, you have no say-so on this situation. You have no say-so over Cupcake. Keep her name out of your mouth because she is no relative to you, blood to you, close to you. You didn't even know her before this situation even happened. First of all,
her little sister, the one that was with Cupcake, she wasn't even there. But you want to tell me I need to stand down. Little girl, shut up. Now you're 17. She was 14 then when this happened. She's 17 now.
And second of all, like I said before, they were riding around mostly all day. Now,
She done bought them. You hear this little lying ass wench? You done bought these people from daggone that school and made it like they were riding around out there where the party was all day. Nobody see, nobody strange but these kids. Ain't no older adults walked up to these grown ass people, two men and a man and a woman, when we seen three men on a camera take a little girl. Okay, but they trying to make us think a man and a woman took this little girl. Lying son of a bitches. Lying son of a bitches. And then this little girl gonna come in here and say some shit that really daggone turned my stomach after she said that. What you think? We broke in their house and took her in there, and then I got to storming, brainstorming. I said, well, I be damn. I said, it was said that people went in them people's house, broke in their apartment, stole all their stuff out the apartment, washer and dryers, all that stuff out of Patrick and them house when they went to jail. So if the mother still had the baby, which the baby daddy in his energy said Cupcake was okay, she tried to sell my baby back to me. Then that means April had her own little girl. And that means April had the daggone. She did, instead of her letting the little girl go and somebody stumbling up on her baby. Because I don't think Vito, even though he daggone had, Vito just don't seem like the, even he had an accident with another person. I just don't want to believe that, even though somebody told me he did it. But I just don't want to believe in my heart that Vito would do that to that little girl. That mama was already upset with the baby. She wanted a break from this little girl. She was daggone mad that the baby daddy was daggone with another woman. Bitter baby mama ended her own baby's life instead of letting her go and letting somebody stumble up on her and finding her. She didn't want to be caught with her own child, so you demised your own baby. And then you brought kids in it to throw the case off like some innocent man and woman. Like me and my husband would daggone say, baby, let's go and kidnap April Thomas' baby today. That man and woman didn't want nobody else's child, just your baby, which makes it very strange that they giving candy out here to all the kids that they done gave this candy out to, they ain't take now one of them babies. April Thomas, you also sat there and you were supposed to be at the park. So how would these people wait for your baby? No other kids, all the kids out here in the neighborhood, they wait to get your baby. When they come. It's strange that you sit here and try to make it seem like that these people were searching for your baby. And the thing is, and I'm not talking about your baby, but or anything like that, but what made your baby stand out from all the other kids? I mean, because I don't understand. They didn't even want the baby that was with her. So, April Thomas, you and your family is suspect in this. And the FBI is going to do just as I'm doing, looking at things in a whole nother manner. No matter what your family say, DNA say, or what. DNA had to be placed in that daggone house after Patrick was put in jail. Door open. Broken in house. This is a good time to distract the police. Call one of my friends or whatever. Say Dominic did this shit so it can get off of the mother so she can have time to dump her child. And that's just how I feel about it. Because I was in a spirit in that video where Dominic says, whose clothes did you change? Because you're lying. You wasn't there. And it's a video that clearly says it. That's where there was loads of kids at the football game. Why wait till nighttime. That's right. That's right. There was loads of kids at the birthday party. What they had ample time to get any kid out there, but they waited for April Thomas. April Thomas. You're a liar. I don't believe nothing you say in this story. You could fool your police officers because they don't want to look like they was corrupting this by telling the world that this baby um, was asphyxiated at first when they never even had that little girl's body. How did they get that autopsy? Was that a lie? They told the world that the little girl was asphyxiated. So how do we turn back around after telling the world that the little girl was asphyxiated, meaning they just took the breath away from the little girl? You hear me? That's what asphyxiation means. Not all of the stuff, the toxicology, the autopsy read about what happened to her. And she was not SA'd. She was not, y'all. That came out in the daggone autopsy. Patrick did not do anything to that little girl like the police try to say that he did. And that's why the police look corrupt. Danny Carr, April keep calling his name because they saying allegedly Danny Carr is a corrupt daggone attorney or whatever the fuck he is, DA or whatever. They saying he's crooked. They said I heard this through allegedly he was a big daggone dope kingpin down there before he got all on in what I don't know. I'm just when folks want you to know stuff, they want you to know. Yes, ma'am. But let's go on back in here and listen to the little girl, because when she came in my inbox, I said, "Ooh, this is enough evidence to send Patrick's new lawyer for this murder case." Yes, ma'am. I can't wait to get in touch with the daggone FBI.
I don't know if they were. I don't know who said it happened in the daytime, but
It did happen in the daytime, girl. It was 7 something. The police and they told us to go back an hour ahead, which would have been about 6 something. Okay? Off of that video. I don't know why they told us that. It wasn't no nighttime. That lady said, "No, baby. It couldn't have been that time because I was getting off work." April had already posted earlier that day before 8:46. Yay. But we also knew too that April had daggone called a kidnapping in earlier. And it was daytime when they said they found that little girl. They kept saying, "Oh, we found her." No, no, that wasn't her. Wasn't no other baby missing. But they tried to say, "Oh, it was another little kid." Get the fuck out of here.
I know that it happened at nighttime because when I called my mom them and asked them to come pick us up, and
That's
they were
right, Miss
like, "We
Dolly.
can't find Cupcake, such." This was at nighttime, like not almost night. I don't know if they were. I don't know who said it happened in the daytime, but I know that it happened at nighttime because
See? That clear Patrick right there. Because y'all said Patrick took this little girl in the clear daytime. It was daybreak outside when y'all claimed Patrick supposed to took the little girl. It was daytime when they said Patrick had that candy coming from the store. Get the fuck out of here with this lie. They pinged Patrick at the daggone gas station, y'all. They was on Patrick then. They ain't find that baby with Patrick at all, y'all. So how the hell did they say Patrick took a little girl? This little girl lied on Patrick, and them girls that she said came running around that corner lied on Patrick Starworth.
when I called my mom them and asked them to come pick us up, and they were like, "We can't find Cupcake, such." This was at nighttime, like not almost night, not day. Then it's like
Now, you heard her say we can't find Cupcake. They was looking for Cupcake earlier that day now, mind y'all. Right? For all the ones that been daggone following Big Mama. The little girl did not come out night. It was not nighttime outside when Cupcake came up missing. Because it was a daggone daytime party, damn it. That's why y'all can't daggone blow this daggone thing over my head as to say that this was a daggone, look, I'm trying to block me. They trying to block me. I ain't did nothing to be blocked. April don't want the truth to come out. That's all that is. April don't want the truth to come out. Oh, that's Desi fucking with my live. My troll done came in messing with my live now.